Hello, is this working? How's everybody doing? I have Peach with me here today. Say
Hi.
hello. So today, as promised in yesterday's stream, I'm learning how to draw. So we're just gonna be doing, I think, some basic stuff. We're gonna be drawing Wormwood from the Binding of Isaac, which is
We're
a,
also going to go over some basics.
yes, that too. But I think the plan is we'll eventually get to Wormwood. But we're gonna go through like brushes. It'll be a learning stream for everybody. So follow along at home. I'm using Krita and Peach is using, what are you using?
I'm using Procreate on the
Procreate.
iPad. It's a really
Okay.
good program.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
So Peach's cam is in the bottom. So you can see what is being drawn. And then mine is the bigger one. So yeah, we have context Peach for Peach and all that stuff. So where should I start? I guess
Um,
where do we start?
Hold on. I'm looking at your stream and I'm not seeing the screen.
Oh,
It still says stream starting soon.
yeah. It takes like a solid minute. Is it?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, I'm going to recommend pro tip, uh, make your canvas like a little bit gray like mine is, because it's so much easier on the eyes.
Make it more gray. Okay.
Like just if there's a background setting for Krita,
Mhm.
then do that.
Sure. Content background color gray. I don't know how gray, but yeah, okay, here we go. Gray. Perfect. Beautiful. Gray color.
Okay. Um, to me, it's kind of looking like identical to the rest of it, so you might want to go a little bit lighter,
A
just so
little
you can
bit.
actually see where the canvas is.
Gotcha. I mean, it's very distinct on my screen. It might
Okay,
just be
that's
weird.
fine.
It's like the same shade as yours on mine.
All right. Yeah, that works. Okay. Then we're gonna want to find a good brush for you to use.
Hello, Caitlin. How are you doing? I'm learning how to draw. So, a good brush. What does a good brush look like?
Um, okay, well, if you look on my screen,
Okay.
I'm going to be using mostly this brush. This is one that I actually created, fun fact, and it's pretty awesome if I do say so myself.
You can make
Along with
brushes?
I can make brushes. I can go into the brush editor and I can edit all of this stuff, and it's very exciting and very complicated. But I'm also going to be mostly using this one, which is like kind of my main brush, and this is one that came default with Procreate.
Okay. Yeah, I have one
This
of
is really
those. Maybe a little bit. Hold on.
so I'd suggest something more similar to this one
What the
because it's
fuck is
better for
going on?
learning.
Why is my canvas so weird? Whatever. My
That brush would probably work.
okay.
And in that case, I will draw more with this one. It's called Spectra because it's a little bit more similar.
I can only draw here. That's very weird.
What
I can't
that
draw
is weird.
anywhere else.
Well, that's because it's not part of the canvas.
Oh, that's what you meant. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant okay. Well, I was being stupid. Is this Krita? It
I'm
is
using
Krita. Hi, Dirt
Procreate.
Bucket. How are you doing?
I'm using Procreate.
I'm using Krita, and in the bottom right corner, Peach Cam is using Procreate, which is, I think, what my sister uses as well. Okay, much better.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, now you can actually see it.
Yeah, there we go. Are you going to become a pro already? Dude, yeah, I just realized how I've spent an embarrassing amount of money on this tablet, so now I really have to get like all of my usage in on this. I'm gonna become a pro. I'm doing sad because I'm sick. Oh, that sucks. Everybody's getting
No.
sick right now.
RIP Dirt Bucket.
Yeah, RIP Dirt Bucket, for real. Which tablet
Okay.
is it? I'm not going to tell you, it's too embarrassing.
Is it a Wacom?
No, it's an XP pen.
All right, interesting.
There.
Okay.
There
I'm
we go.
also going to show you what I have planned for us to draw because I did do a little bit of doodling before.
All
And
right.
along with that, I also went back and like found a shitload of my old art and then just like added it to this folder that I'm on. So you get to like take a little peek at some of my first art ever
Oh
today.
boy.
Um, just so you can see the improvement. See, this is the first piece I ever did digitally, right? It's this
That's
weird ass fucking dog thing.
way better than
Um,
what I was drawing yesterday.
and that's okay. I still already had a little bit of experience, but then you'll
Wait,
see the way
furry
that I
amino in the bottom. I saw that. Hold
yes,
on a
it
minute.
was furry and shut up. Shut up. Okay, basically, we this was my first ever fully shaded and colored piece, and you're gonna see this character pop up quite a bit. Fun fact, this was my first persona and where the name Peach actually came from. This is
Gotcha.
Peach right here. Insane. And then a whole lot of other stuff. This was some like edgy ass shit that I made as a commission. um,
I'm sorry.
oh,
That's beautiful.
beautiful. This thing, um, yeah.
You
And
can
then
definitely
more
see the
things.
improvement though.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
can see
very
the
clear.
improvement. This was over a long time. But I do want to say this creature, the blue one here,
Hmm.
this is what's called in the fun little furry community a Dutch angel dragon, right?
What
I
the
fell
fuck?
victim. It's an original species, basically, created by this one person in the community. They just made it and they became super popular. And this was like one of the first uh this was the first character that I ever actually purchased off of somebody was this blue thing right here. And I fell victim to the Dutchy craze. Not my proudest moment.
Wait, you had to
Anywho,
pay for Wait, I'm confused. Like you
okay, basically designing characters and then buying them, uh like buying character designs is a very popular thing. So like somebody will design a character and then you can pay to have the rights to that design basically.
Gotcha. Did you draw that fucking wormwood?
I did draw this
That
fucking one.
fucking oh my god, that's so good.
Thank you. Actually, you want to see some of my most recent art?
Yeah, let's get a contrast to like most recent. Hold on, I need to make
I'll,
Peach
I'll,
Cam
I'll, uh, I'll show
bigger.
you I'll show you the thing that I made that was like from my there's more old art, it's funny. From my profile picture, the creature that I drew while I was like stoned as hell. This is how that turned out in the end.
Holy fuck, that's so good. That I
I'm
would
very
wear that on a
happy with it.
t-shirt.
I know, right? So would I. I'm very happy with it. You can definitely see the influence of drugs and Weezer in it, though.
I don't know where the Weezer part comes in, but I see the drugs. Also, I need to
Yeah,
acknowledge Dirt Bucket just said that in Valorant they have an e-boy and an e-girl giving them ASMR. Can you please clip that and send it to me for research purposes? Thank you. Put that in the
I can
Discord.
see. Okay, anywho, we are going to get started a little on this wormwood, where as you can see, I drew him here. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna put him as a reference. It's gonna be a little reference for me. Why is he not importing? Please import. Wormy, my man, please. Thank you. Why? Technical difficulties already.
I'm wondering if I should put up some nice chill stream lo-fi music
Yeah, why
because
not?
I don't know, I'm just worried in the editing if I don't like it, but I'll just do lo-fi. You know what? Fuck it, lo-fi music. Because I don't have Ethan's dope ass thing where he has it set up so that he can just like record the stream will hear it, but the video won't pick it up or whatever, which is dope. I need to figure out how to do that. So,
Okay, I'm having slight technical difficulties. While you do that, I'm gonna like stop sharing my screen very quickly. Can you take Peach Cam off very
yes,
fast?
Peach Cam can go bye-bye.
Bye, Peach
Uh,
Cam.
No more Peach Cam. Lo-fi music, copyright free. Royalty free music.
To very briefly stop sharing my screen. Because Procreate decided to shit itself.
Actually, you know what? We'll do the J Schlatt and Ludwig Music Emporium, because that's what I end up using anyways in the videos. Full album. There we go. Is that coming through good? Alright. Now we're chilling. I'm gonna do some Isaac. Oh wait, I need my glove.
I've got it. I've got it. We're good.
You fixed it?
Yep.
I need my I'm not an artist without my professional art glove. Here we go.
Basically just like froze up. And I didn't even go seeing all of my other work that is outside of the teaching monkeys to draw.
That's what I'm gonna call the video now. Now that I think about it, monkeys learn how to draw.
Yeah, teaching a monkey to draw. That is what I called the folder. My real folder where I keep most of my stuff is called the Bone Zone.
The Bone Zone. That's a good name. All right, Peach Cam is back on, by the way, just so you don't do anything embarrassing. All right, I got my professional artist glove on. I'm fucking so cool.
I never really did the professional artist glove thing, sadly.
Doesn't it fuck up when you're drawing, though?
Kind of, not really. Basically, I have a drawing tablet that I got for Christmas one year, but it doesn't have the screen to it, right? And so I basically just, like, I hated it.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Because not being able to see it really confused me.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, so, like, I just didn't use it, and then eventually I got my iPad, and I just started using that. But the tablet did come with a glove, but since I never used it, never really used the glove, and now the glove is lost. So though I did feel like absolutely badass wearing that glove. I don't have it anymore, and it doesn't really fuck up too bad because like iPad screen is very smooth and stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we're gonna get started.
Yes.
Get rid of that, please. I'm scared. Okay. So basically, I observed you yesterday, and I have a few tips. Okay. So first of all, we're going to focus on line confidence. So basically, I'd also like to preface this by saying, for all you artists out there, any tips that I give, they're not law, right? I'm not trying to claim that they are, because there's this big thing in art where, like, you say, hey, beginner artists, try not to do this, and people are all like, oh, but art has no rules, fuck you, and it's like, yeah, sure, but, like, there's still certain techniques and such that are generally not good for beginners, beginner habits, right? You know, obviously, any technique can be used for experienced artists, but there's a very big difference between using a generally quote-unquote bad technique as a beginner artist where it comes from usually inexperience versus an experienced artist where it'll come from like actual stylization, right? So just prefacing that, anything I say, I'm not trying to be like, never do that. So you guys can shut up right now. Don't say it. Anyways, line confidence. I noticed yesterday, right? You were doing a lot of what is called chicken scratching in art.
Yes.
Which is basically where you draw like this, and this is how you sketch.
Yes, I cheat, and that way it gives the optical illusion that it's a circle.
Yes, however, that is not generally good, right?
Yes.
Because basically art is all about understanding shapes. You got to be able to see the overarching shapes, like as you can see in this piece here. You see the overarching shape there. It's a big squiggly, right?
Yes.
And that's something that's very important. So when you're drawing, generally you want to avoid doing like a bunch of little lines like that, and you want to focus more on being able to do like big lines. Oh shit, what happened? Oh, hold on.
the,
Cancel
mu-
Peach Jam.
the music died at the same
Oh
moment.
no.
Okay, Peach Cam is off.
Okay, hold on. Alright. Okay, anyways.
But that makes sense because I used to watch one of my favorite creators. His name is Oni Plays, Chris O'Neill. I fucking love that man. He's so ungodly talented. But he did a show called Slightly Artistic where he would like get his friends together and he would draw some stuff. And whenever he did it, the way they would always start was they would like draw
Okay,
like a sweeping line and then they would like build off of that.
yeah. So, Peach Cam is back. You can put that back up.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much that's it. You want to be able to focus on big shapes and stuff. And another big thing that's important is just being comfortable with your brush in general. So, like, I've been using this brush, Spectra, for not that long now. I actually used to use a lot of this brush, which is another one that's kind of default by Procreate but slightly edited, called Hearts, which is kind of a similar vibe, but Spectra is a lot smoother. Uh, but generally, you want to be able to be comfortable with using the brush that you're using. So, like, with this one, I know how to control the pressure, I know, like, how it works and stuff. So, we're gonna start you out with some practice of just getting used to the brush that you have. So, I
Okay.
just want you to work a little bit on, like, making gradients and such, like, starting out more pressure, going lower and stuff, starting lower, going higher. Just like all those different gradients that you can make to really get comfortable using your brush, you know? Just
Yeah.
kind of play around with it.
I got you.
Funny shapes and such. Because it's all gonna be shapes, pretty much.
Back in my day, we drew with our finger on a 3-year-old Hawaii tablet. Isn't it Huawei or whatever?
Here, are you using an airbrush?
An airbrush? I'm using what is called Default 2.
Okay, do you have anything that is a bit more of a painted style?
Painted
Just a little bit more like, not necessarily painted, but just like expressive almost, because that's really just like a tube. Which is fine, but for sake
Like
of
that?
fun painting, uh,
That's a little too rough.
try that now. It's a little bit rough. You
Oh,
can find
that's much
something.
better. I like that one. How's that one
Alright,
look?
yeah, that's good. I like that.
Okay, okay.
Now, basically, so keep practicing your gradients.
Okay.
Basically, the type of brush is also kind of important. Basically, I, as somebody who is more of an experienced artist, I do personally feel more confident in like my ability to do things with a wide variety of brushes. However, I do think that like when I was first starting out, being able to find a brush that I was comfortable with was really good for me to like start getting used to like really having that texture and stuff. So there's certainly nothing wrong with like finding a brush that you really like and just kind of sticking with it,
Mhm.
you know?
I
So
got you.
that's what I'd recommend. And now it's like I almost exclusively use like one brush for the majority of my stuff. Um, yeah, brushes don't automatically create good quality art. However, they can definitely help you like get used to it, and there's definitely no shame in using or wanting to use cool brushes for your stuff.
Gotcha. I'm just trying to find one that's kind of a little bit. No. Because the pressure on this one is weird as hell. That one, the one that I was using that I liked, is really weird.
Yeah.
No. Hmm.
Peach Cam died again. This might be a recurring theme.
Discord and Procreate is too much for the computer to handle.
Okay, what I'm gonna do actually is I'm just gonna like fucking spam my Procreate with a bunch of blank canvases so that you can't see anything past teaching a monkey to draw.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, uno momento. While I block out all of my cringe from the past. Because that's genuinely what it is. Like, everything recent is in the one folder, and everything that's outside of that folder and just floating around is from, like, months ago, and I hate it, and I don't need y'all seeing all that.
Dude, I'm the same way with my desktop. I have no fucking clue what's on there and what people can see. And I'm so worried there's just gonna be some, like, random ass shit of, like, someone spreading their asshole or something like that. That's gonna be, like, everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, even though, like, I've never actually had anything like that. Like, what if
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't have that, but just, like, if it appeared, like, a virus or something added that. What is going on?
Or, like,
Oh,
who knows what I was doing when I was 12, you know?
Yeah, for real. Why? There we go. How's that? Is that a little better?
I like that brush.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
That one, the pressure's a lot better than the other one. The pressure was pissing me off, so this one I like more.
Cool. That is wonderful.
Alright, sick. I will make...
So, yeah, just start practicing some gradients and stuff. Maybe some big swooping lines.
Big swooping lines. Big smiles for the boy. For the boy! I'm gonna be fancy and do a circle gradient. Let's see if I can do that. Hey, that's okay. A yin and yang circle.
Now try filling in that circle with a gradient.
Oh, right? Okay.
See, you can see how I do it is I do it all in one stroke, right? I draw my circle, and then I just, in the same stroke, I just do the little gradient. And it makes kind of gradient circle. That's a good band name, Gradient Circle. See, just like that.
This is hard.
I'm sunburnt right now, and it's horrible.
What?
I was goofing around in the sun today. Peach Cam can come back now.
Peach Cam can come back. Dude, I actually have a story to tell. I did something. Oh no. Wait, Peach Cam is not live. But you were goofing around in the sun. What were you doing?
Okay, I was basically just like, I was visiting some friends, and we were at the pool. We were swimming, and I put on sunscreen, but apparently it wasn't an adequate amount of sunscreen. And now I'm like sunburnt. My entire face is red, and like the spot on my chest is red.
Ugh.
Like, bright red. It's unpleasant. There's a little bit on my hands too, but not too bad.
Every time I go out in the sun, I just like make a deal with myself where I'm like, okay, I just know I'm going to get burnt. That's how this works. I put on as much sunscreen, I'd still get burned. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes me scared for like band camp coming up, you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a band kid.
Yeah, I'm a band kid. You're learning art from a band kid.
Ginger problems. Yeah, for real. That's what happens when you have... What the Oh, okay, wait. I see what you're doing. I'm also going a little big. Here, let's get a little bit smaller with what we're drawing, huh? So...
do you know the size of your canvas?
Whatever the default is, it should be 248 by a width of... Isn't it height normally first? Whatever, 248 width, 3508, height.
Okay, that's actually quite a large canvas. That's all right.
Okay,
Cool. Great.
good.
Um, so yeah, I get sunburned very easily, but it's usually because I just refuse to put on sunscreen. And also, like, um, okay, I wear long sleeves a lot, like almost exclusively, including in the summer. It's like a sensory thing. I don't like feeling things on my skin, but like, it makes it so that I get like the tan that just stops at my wrist.
Farmer's
Like,
tan?
no, farmer's tan is when it stops like at the shoulder. This stops at my wrist.
We need to come up with a name for this.
I think it's called the military tan.
Oh, you know what? That actually makes sense. Ah,
Okay, so what I see you're doing in your circle is you seem to be using multiple strokes. I'm talking like one stroke max,
so wait, how do
right?
I fill in the middle if it's just one stroke though? I'm gonna decrease the size of my brush.
Because you're not going to just do lines, you're also going to do a little bit of side to side action,
A little bit
like
of
that.
stop it!
So you just want to follow the curve and curve it,
I
all in
got
one.
you.
Because basically every time you make a new stroke, the brush resets, which means that it's going to be layering over itself the more strokes you get, and that's why you get like
Oh,
weird shapes in the middle. So to
okay.
avoid that, you just do it all in one stroke, and for something when you're trying to make it smooth like that, that'll work.
Okay, I got you. So I should probably start in the light and end in the darkness and come back to
You
light.
can start in the dark, uh, but you gotta like basically it's just for me I start in the dark but do like a general outline, but then still in the same stroke I go back to the dark and put more pressure and then slowly release the pressure as I go up again.
This music fits perfectly what I'm doing. I will
I can't
say.
even hear the music, but I'm sure it's beautiful. Also, your stream is giving me a mic ad and I'm kind of offended.
Really? This
Like
is
they
great
knew,
content. Thank you, Little. How are you doing?
We're teaching a monkey to draw here.
We're literally teaching a monkey how to draw. That was alright before I fucked it up. That's, you
I
know.
can't see that one. It's behind Peach Cam.
Oh, shit. Hold on. We'll fix that. There you go. I fucked it up, but, you know, I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's. I'm working on it.
I'm
It's
literally
getting
working
better.
on it.
It is getting better. So, don't be afraid to like change your pressure many times within the drawing of the circle, right? Like you can go low pressure to high pressure back to low pressure as many times as you want. So, don't be afraid of that, you know?
Hmm. Wait, how did you get a bunch of shit in your eye, Little? What did you put in your eyeball?
That's funny.
uh,
Okay, try starting on the dark side
start on the
this
dark
time
side.
and go a lot lighter on the light side. It's like you want very little pressure, you know? Yeah, like that.
Like
And
that
then
light? Okay.
yeah, and then instead of going in full circle motions,
Hmm.
do more like sweeping motions, like check peach cam really quick. I do my circle, light, dark, and then I go back and I like do kind of this instead of the full motions.
Hmm.
So that way I'm getting the shape of the circle, but I'm not like constantly changing my pressure. I'm able to do one
Mmm.
side and then slowly work my way up the circle.
That makes more sense.
Just look a little cleaner.
You need to blink more. That is sound advice, Dirt Bucket. Okay, so start in dark, come to light, and then fill in the dark in like sweeping motions.
Yeah, more like that.
Oh fuck, you can't see! What am I doing? I'm a damn fool. Okay, here, we'll go here. So, in the dark, to the light. And then the sweeping. Oh, fuck it.
Maybe try doing a bit of a smaller circle so that your circles are getting covered more by your brush. Or use a little bit of a bigger brush even.
Okay. I'll move up the brush
You should be
size.
able to just adjust brush size easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brush size is very easy to
Just
do.
make it medium.
Stop doing this. I don't want editing tips. Stop. Okay, 63, whatever. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. Wait. Hold on. Fuck. I have a
And
newfound
remember to
appreciation for artists. I mean, I always had an appreciation, but still, goddamn.
Okay, okay. Here, try this.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what you're gonna do is we're gonna start out instead. You're gonna make the circle outline first. Like just completely dark circle outline, right? You just
Okay.
have a circle. Draw a circle,
Mm-hmm.
and you're good. And then you're going to put your brush to a bigger size,
Oh, okay. I see
and
what
then
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
instead you don't need to do like super circular motions, right? You can do like kind of straight lines, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And remember that pressure is a very wide spectrum, you know? You can go very slow when it comes to changing your pressure to like get it to where you want. And also remember that it's a lot easier to just start out lighter and get darker than it is to start out darker and get lighter. All right, better. I'm liking it.
This makes so much more sense somehow. I literally don't even understand how, but this is so much easier.
Yeah, it's line work is definitely used a bit more in a lot of artists, at least starting out. So that might be it. Is that
Hey,
line
that's
lists
not
is
that
definitely
bad.
the acquired skill, and yeah, that's definitely certainly good. So try that a few times for sure.
Nice rock. Thank you, Little. It is a nice rock, I'll have you know. It's not a boulder, it's a rock.
And then basically as time goes on, you will just naturally get more comfortable with your brush and using pressure sensitivity and stuff. So it's not something that you have to know perfectly right away.
Mm-hmm. I still think one of the most impressive things I've ever seen was I had a friend, just like in general, what was so cool and was like, damn, I want to get into this. Like what inspired me for the brief moment where I was like, okay, I want to get into art for real. Was my friend was like, I was like, draw me, just like draw a face for me, and they were like, all right, and they're like, I'm just gonna draw a face, and they started doing it, and it was just like, it was shapes and it was shapes, and it was just nothing until it was like a face, and I was like, holy fuck. It's like so weird to explain because it's one of those weird like feelings. You're like, this is the power of art, this is so cool, like the one of those type of moments, you know what I mean? But it was
Yeah.
really like, damn, this is so cool. I wish I had the ability to just like create.
Yeah. I mean, was it like a realistic face?
It was more like a stylized face, but it was still like really impressive to me just to see the
Was it like
like.
a human face?
Hmm.
Was it like a human face?
Yeah, it was a human face.
Okay. Yeah. I can draw funny faces out of nowhere, but they're not gonna be human. I mean, I'm just kind of doodling animals right now while you practice that.
I don't blame you. Doodling animals is epic. Oh, my music stopped. God damn it. How else will? If J Schlatt sang, but it's in a playlist. J Schlatt, no surprises? Oh, no fucking way. This is not a good cover. Copyright free lo-fi. Lo-fi music, no copyright. Blockbuster? Okay. Sure, that works, I guess. Actually, hold on. I want some Nintendo lo-fi. It's not copyright free if it's a... It is copyright free if it is a recreation of Nintendo music, right? That's how copyright law works. Actually, wait one more second. Is there a Binding of Isaac lo-fi? That would be fucking hilarious. Relaxing the Binding of Isaac music to feel safe to. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we got a small brush. Dark Okay, and then we'll go to bigger. I think I'm not going to play. No, stop it. The new FNAF game on stream. I think it's gonna be a waste of money if I'm being honest.
Damn.
Yeah,
That is really sad.
I know. I want to play it, but it like from what I've been seeing, it just seems like it's gonna be shit. Like people are like, it's better, but that's a very low bar. That's like it's an extremely low bar to pass. And that's why it has me worried that people still are complaining. They're like, it's still not great though. And that has me really worried about like for $40, is
But the
that worth?
DLC itself is free.
The DLC is free, but like I still have to buy the main game in order to play it.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So,
Okay, well, I think you are just about ready to graduate from circle gradients.
yippee!
You've done a few good circles. I've done a few silly little creatures on my page, and I think
I like the wolf eating the mouse or whatever that is. The wolf about to eat the mouse.
no, I'm not sure what he was, but yeah, okay. So now I think we're going to start on some basic shapes, right?
All right.
Shapes are what form art. All art is made of shapes. So basically, for Wormwood in particular, why is my reference not up? Get back here.
Probably because it
Okay, for
crashed a
Wormwood,
billion times.
yeah, it does kind of do that too. Mr. Wormwood here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful little guy. We're going to specifically start out with stuff that's going to help us draw him later, which means basically just layering a bunch of circles. Actually, let me just like pull him up, just like in the file. Ignore my old art. Uh, also the Gartic phone games. Uh, anyways, so you can see him here, right?
Yeah,
He's
he's
there.
hidden, but there. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. Changing the opacity so that you can see over it. So
Right.
basically, Mr. Wormy Man is just made of a bunch of circles. That's all he is.
Yeah.
He's circular, he's round. So we're just going to practice circles, basically. You can see how all the circles fit together. You know, how just draw segments of circles, basically.
Okay. So should I do a
Mhm.
line for like the basic shape for the circles to follow like this? And then,
Yes.
okay.
You
So,
can even mix and match and make up your own lines to draw funny worm men.
Wormwood is certainly a Binding of Isaac boss. He is kind of an asshole, but he's not that bad. He's better than
And
fucking
then
Blub.
they all assholes if you're fighting them.
Hmm?
Aren't they all assholes if you're fighting them?
Uh, do you know the Binding of Isaac lore?
Only what you've told me.
Okay, so they're all like representations of like Isaac. Holy shit, this actually looks right. This is fucking blowing my mind because this is weird because it looks kind of proper. Like it's not great, but it looks like an actual attempt as opposed to what I was drawing yesterday.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's too big.
And then also you have some experience with 3D art.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that you have a bit of an understanding of perspective and how, as things get farther, they get smaller and such and all that stuff. And like the different ways that perspective will stretch the shape that you're seeing and stuff. So definitely incorporate some of that as well, of
I
course.
mean, with 3D art, it's a little bit easier because it's just like the computer does it. If you want something to be in the background, you literally just put it in the background. You don't have to make it smaller to make it seem like it's in the background most of the time. I mean, sometimes you do, depending on what you're trying to draw, but yeah, I get what you mean though.
Yeah. But like you're able to visually see the way that things change based on the perspective.
Yeah. And then he
Like
has
you understand the concept of since this creature is segmented, circles are going to be behind other circles and that sort of thing.
yeah. No. He's got his little knife tail. This is wild. It's it's genuinely strange to me how just like how much that has changed already from what I wow. So
Yep. And definitely, throw some funky perspective in there. Make him far away and close up at the same time. Get goofy with it.
ooh, I like that idea. That's a little complicated, but
Yes, but it's worth it.
it's worth it. Did you ever watch Clarence?
No, fuck that
Everybody,
show.
what do you mean? Everybody sleeps on how good Clarence is.
No, it's creepy and gross, and I hated it.
There are some episodes that are gross. For the most part, though, it's worth it. It's really
What about
funny.
you, Tim?
Peach Can died. Hold on.
I have insurance now because I just have
I.
this row of blank canvases hiding me from my shady past.
You should draw like a troll face in one of them, just like a small secret surprise for any viewers interested in looking.
Yeah. Also, any new viewers, in that folder, that is old art. That's from years ago. Don't judge me based on my old furry art that I found on Amino.
Hey, it made you really good at drawing animals, so that's why the primate production uh uh emotes look so good. I mean, I know you didn't draw the chipmunk one, but
Hey, $25. And, ahem.
bro, commission
My
Peach for
canvas.
real, for real.
Yeah,
Such
commission.
hella good price for what you receive. Quality art, fast. 25 $25 is $25. Is that a blowjob joke? I don't really.
Yeah, $25 is $25. I'll draw furry porn for $25. Hit me up.
Uh, what won't you draw for $25? Probably shit and vomit, right?
Well,
Oh, yo.
that's pushing it, but, uh, you know, if I'm really desperate.
Okay. If you need, like, if you run out of ink in your tattoo gun.
Oh, I already have run out of ink in my tattoo gun. I'm out of white,
Guys,
and it's a big issue.
$25. Peach. Hella good art. Made the emotes. I'm just saying.
Spyro gay sex fan art. I might bump it up to like 27 for that.
Isn't that right up your alley, though?
No, the Spyro part maybe, but the gay sex, no. Listen, contrary to all the jokes that I make about drawing that stuff, I actually haven't.
Hmm.
At least not consistently.
Those are very different statements, what you just said.
Well, no, see, everybody goes through that phase, but I've never like sat down and been like, yeah, I want to draw some pussy, you know?
Bro, why?
I mean, I could, but like, do I want to? I don't know.
Oh my god. I'm doing that perspective thing where he's both close and far at the same time. It's a little hard to see, but like, look at that. I mean, it's a little hard to see right here because I didn't put enough pressure, but you can see what I'm like going for where it's like Oh my god, I'm a fucking artist.
Hell yeah. Now, want to get really complicated? Make him
Uh,
be close up, and then far away, and then close again.
ooh, I got you. I want to draw his little tail though, how you drew it. Where you go, that's not right. Uh, I think I need a smaller brush if I want to draw his tail.
I mean, if you look up a reference picture of Wormwood, that might help.
That is true, but I got him. I've fought him enough times to.
Well, see,
There
you
you go.
think that you know what something looks like the more you've looked at it, but I have tried to draw so many things from memory, and it does not work.
Fair enough.
Like, unless you have deeply analyzed something, you're not gonna know what it looks like from memory as well as you think you are.
Looks like a Pokemon shark. Kinda, I guess. Here we go. Here is Wormwood plopping him on stream. That's not working. Okay. Is this a fucking WebM? God, I hate WebM files so much. Save image as wormwood.png. Honestly, when I get if this becomes a recurring series and I start getting good, I would love to draw Pokemon so much. I fucking love Pokemon. One of the coolest things this was a 3D file, so it's not quite the same. However, I did see someone made like Garchomp as a kaiju, Nidoking as a kaiju. Nidoking is one of my favorite Pokemon, just in case anybody's wondering. I fucking love that giant rat monster. All that type of shit. That stuff is so cool. The only time I like look at Instagram is because I follow this like dude who posts like fake cringe content where he pretends to be like a weeaboo. I want it to be more like that. Where he's... Fake cringe is generally still cringe. But he does it in a way that's, like, good. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I like his stuff. So I'll look at that, or I'll look at, like, art. Because art subreddits are fucking horrendous. Do not go there. 3D modeling art subreddits are fine, but some art subreddits be wild and yo. Okay, so we're gonna do. He's got his head here. No, he got his head here. This is a little too big. He's got his head here. No. So there are people who just like straight up don't understand perspective when they start.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I always
Perspective
wonder.
is something to learn for most people.
I know one thing about horizons. I learned it from a movie called The Fablemans recently. Um, if the horizon's at the bottom, it's interesting. If the horizon's at the top, it's interesting. If it's in the middle, it's boring as shit. That is,
Well, definitely depends on the art.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's not like again, like you said at the beginning, it's not like a strict rule, but it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those like it can help beginner type motherfuckers. This is gonna be complicated to make it big. Same problem with some people literally physically unable to visualize perspective and have to use guidelines to pre-draw specific measurements. Huh. Oh yeah, I guess there are those people that can't like visualize an apple or whatever.
Yeah. But there's also just people that generally kind of they know perspective and they can visualize it, but translating that to actually physically drawing it is a very different story. Like I've gotten good at perspective mostly just because I love doing it, so I've just done it so much that I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely something that you can struggle with in the beginning. And also like we're drawing very simple shapes. We're drawing lines of circles. It would be different if I was telling you to draw like perspective on an arm, anatomically correct, you know?
Right. I guess I meant more like, are there people who just like don't understand the prospect of like far away, small, close, big type
I
stuff?
mean, there's some people that lack depth perception. It's like a rare sort of disorder.
My dad has
Mm.
that. It's not even like if like you're missing if one of your eyes is fucked up, which my dad's is, he has I don't know, he's got something wrong with one of his eyes. Um but he has a problem with depth perception because of that, and I assume that translates, but it doesn't stop you.
Yeah,
Uh,
like Littlin mentioned, you can put up so many guidelines if you want. Some people I have seen need like tons of blocking out of everything and stuff, which is totally valid. Personally, I generally don't, but I get it.
eh, the midsection here, the part where it's getting smaller and also has to be getting bigger at the same time is really fucky.
Yeah, I tried it out a little bit. Think I did kind of well, but it is a little bit of a challenge. It's
Yeah.
like you gotta get the balance between it's physically getting smaller, but perspective wise looking larger.
I think it also helps with the way that you drew it, though, as opposed to the way I drew it, where it's kind of just like a squiggly line, whereas yours is more like you have more space to make the head very big and then
Yeah.
like get smaller and then make it small and big at the same time.
Hmm.
Some people don't take note of things and just assume them to be universal constant. So if you ask them to conceptualize, if they just never built up the mental ability, it would be fair enough. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. I forgot about something.
I mean that is definitely a big thing of like a lot of art is just observing the world around you, and then that's what kind of makes you able to like draw stuff. So you just know what it looks like because you're looking at it. but some people just kind of don't do that.
So I may or may not have made an impulse purchase and got 6 Paldea evolved cards, so sets,
Ooh.
packs, so we can open those
Art
at the end of
and
stream.
gambling stream?
Huh?
Art and gambling stream?
Dude, art and gambling, it's the two best things ever.
Hell yeah, brother.
I always find it, like, genuinely, I remember this because I think it's so fucking funny. You know how there's, like, that test where it's like, can you visualize an apple in your head, right?
Yeah.
And the first time I heard that, the first thing that popped into my mind was a PNG of an apple with, like, the checkered background. And I was like, what does this say about me as a person? The general consensus is it's an internet addiction, but, you know, I choose to think that I'm just hooked up to the internet.
Yeah.
It's not a problem, guys. It's just a skill. I have
Yeah.
Neuralink.
Not a big feature.
I'm an early adopter of Neuralink.
Alright, cool. I want to challenge you.
Oh, okay.
In a sense that I want you to like really, really push the perspective. Like make the head really, really big and make the tail really, really small. Like make it very dramatic.
Okay. I got you. So it would just be what, like a almost 90 degrees but not quite line, so that you can still show off this shit. The Twitter rebrand? Yeah, how it's X? That shit is fucking absurd.
Yeah.
I literally cannot think of a fucking stupider rebrand. Except for when Dunkin' Donuts turned to Dunkin'. That was weird.
Like even Meta's better than that, dude.
Porn site Let's Go? Oh, wait, what? Is it because of, like, XNXX? Not that I know specifically which one you're talking about, but...
It just gives off vibes of porn logos.
X looks like a porn logo, I guess. Yeah, fair enough.
It's like that's what people always use X to mean.
Yeah. Why did that become porn and alcohol?
That's a good question. Probably because it's just a scary letter.
X.
Ah! Where?
I think I'm going to make a new file to do the big head. It was used when you confiscated alcohol. Oh, okay, that explains the booze, but not the porn. Is it because XXX is like hugs and kisses?
That's XOXO.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, it's just hugging really intensely. If
That's actually true.
catch my drift. It moved to porn, gotcha. Just natural progression from booze to porn.
I guess maybe like the association with like adult stuff.
Yeah, vices. This is so much more fun when I have, like, an instructor, and I'm not just like, why doesn't it look like the picture? When you, like, I wanted to draw an owl at one point, and apparently it was a meme for, like, a while, to be like, step 1, draw an outline of an owl, step 2, draw the rest of the fucking owl, and I was like, this is not helpful.
Those trends are kind of funny, but yeah.
They are funny.
It's nothing.
It's funny, it's just like, this is not helping me. I mean, Twitter is used mostly for porn, too, though, right? Whenever you...
Yeah.
Whenever anybody talks
Hmm.
about why they use Twitter, it's like there's artists I like and there's porn on there. So like, you know, is that
Well, okay, I guess it's mostly used for like political arguments. I think political arguments and porn definitely take up the majority of it, but neither of those are the majority.
I feel like
Or maybe porn is.
what do you call Western drawn porn? Is it still hentai?
I do think hentai like specifically refers to the Japanese or just that
So would it just
kind of
be
stuff.
like cartoon porn?
Yeah, pretty much just art
Okay.
porn.
So I feel like those two things usually follow each other. Like Tumblr was used for porn, furries, and political debates.
Yeah, pretty much. But then Tumblr got rid of porn and then they kind of died.
This is definitely a challenge. It was much easier when it was just.
You could always do a more curved line as well.
That is true, but. Kind of like that? How's that look?
Yep.
Alright. It's called Rule 34 or cartoon porn, but Rule 34 covers everything. Yeah, I think Rule 34 is a little too broad, is the problem. Uh, for a long time, it was the hotspot for anything social media. It was, and then uh, Tumblr got shut down, and the Tumblr people moved over, and it became just like a political debate ground. And but I do remember when it was like mostly for a lot of creators like used it more for like, hey, I'm going live. Playboy used to be a massive source of the progressive movement. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right?
I think
Like,
it's probably because like both porn and politics just evoke very strong emotions in people. So they're just going to be interlinked because of those emotions.
I got you. Really horny and
Like,
really angry.
yeah, that basically sums up a shameful number of people today.
It seems today that all you see is really angry people jerking off to on the TV. Playboy had like lined political articles and were more interviews with colored people and minorities in Playboy than any other major news program combined. God damn. That's really funny,
Mhm.
actually.
That's actually still kind of true today, where like the fucking BDSM movement stuff has some of the most progressive ideologies typically. Even though it's not really so much of a movement as kind of just a community, but like typically they are aligned with like progressivism.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain things
Make
that kind of have to be like linked together, I guess. Like
Yeah.
sexual expression has to be linked with progressivism, at least where we live in a society or whatever.
I want you to make the circle smaller there.
Smaller
It's
here?
near minuscule.
Oh, that's too big.
How would braille porn work? It's more for the blind.
Six for blind people, according to the Library of Congress. You would like make dots in the shape of like a woman, right? That would
Whoa.
work. And then you could like feel Like
I
her
guess so, but do you think that somebody would feel that and like think that they're reading a regular article and it'd just be speaking gibberish and they'd be like, "What is this?" And somebody would have to explain to them, "No, that's a lady," and they're like, "Oh,
Well, you'd have to add like a braille description where it's like this is porn underneath here.
yeah." See, those are some very tiny circles. That is some very dramatic perspective.
Very small little boys. Literally just a dot.
The smallest boys.
This is actually blowing my fucking mind though. Like legitimately.
Would you like to step up to the next point of study,
Oh
which is
boy.
actually, drawing the details?
Yeah, let's draw the details.
All right. Pick your favorite shape, your favorite little sketchy shape that you've made.
Hold on. I just got the little ends. Damn, what the fuck is this garbage reads down? This is porn. Hot damn. Imagine like nutting on the magazine and it's like I can't read this anymore.
Damn.
Which one is my favorite? Uh,
I'm picking this one.
I like this one.
All right.
The first one was pretty good actually, but this one is good for me now. Okay, I'm gonna go a little
Cool.
smaller for details. That's foul. I'm just being real. Okay.
So like the equivalent of if you yoinky spladoink on like a magazine too much, you just can't see it
Gapoos.
anymore.
The term we
Yeah,
use is gapoos here.
of course. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you could poo, so does that actually happen to people?
What,
Because I feel like that's something. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would probably happen to somebody.
nutting on the magazine?
Yeah, but like so much so that you can't even see what it was underneath.
Well, the
Something
bigger
very dumb.
problem, it wouldn't that would be like fucking insane if you did that. You'd have to do that with a picture because what would happen is you would gapoos on the pages and they would stick together and then they would rip apart. If you
Oh,
managed to cover an entire photo with so much nut that you literally could not see, that's more impressive than it is disgusting. That's dedication at some point.
fair enough, honestly.
You'd have to have like a separate image that you're looking at while you're jerking off onto that image. Alright,
All right. Anyways, moving on. So
that's foul. Old
why?
people saying electronics are way worse than mags. I really like seeing the pages stick on the better sections. So,
Oh boy.
what's the best point to start? Would it be his mouth or his spikies or his tail?
I'd say probably I'm gonna start with the mouth
Okay.
because that's going to kind of set the general vibe of things.
Hmm.
It's like the face. It's gonna set the emotions behind it. So basically, what shapes do you notice on the face specifically? What shape is the mouth?
Square, and then
Yes, yes, it's a square.
he's got cone
Right.
teeth or triangles because it's not
Yep.
a 3D object, so it's triangles.
So basically, the square contrasts the circle a little bit. So we're gonna start out drawing the mouth. And obviously your shape of sketch is a little bit different than mine, so you're gonna take some creative liberty with this.
Okay.
I'm going to have my face pointing in this direction because that's what I feel like doing.
Okay.
You make your own choice on that,
I think I'll have it
and
pointing
then
like this or like that, maybe.
okay,
Like, yeah, sure.
that's all right. And then you notice about the mouth, it's not a perfect square. Basically, you're not going to have any like straight lines, pretty much. Um, because like that's kind of another thing is that obviously art subjective, there's plenty of styles that can work with straight lines, but for the sake of today what I'm teaching you, we're not gonna like be using too many just straight lines, we
Hmm.
want to have everything having very like flowiness and fluidity, not super rigid.
I got you.
So we're gonna start out with just making a few little shapes here, right? Little squaries.
I need a little bit
And
bigger size.
not a little bit too big. Oopsie.
I may make just, I think I'm just gonna make him facing forward because it's easier to, it'll give me better practice overall, I think.
All right.
This is not a cope, I swear.
Definitely not a coat. No way.
That's 2 in. His mouth is sunken if I do it like that. I gotta make it how you're doing it, like where it's outside and then it comes in.
Yeah. And also give it. You can play around a lot with dimension and such.
Oh my god. That's the best shape I've ever drawn in my entire life. That it doesn't really work for what I'm trying to draw, but it's still the best shape I've ever drawn.
Yeah. Okay. I would suggest giving it a little bit more of like. Try, instead of doing completely straightforward, pick a little bit of a direction.
Okay.
Like not too much, but just a bit, just so that you can kind of make the shape a little bit more interesting. Like as you can see on mine and on the reference photo, his mouth kind of turns in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you can see the shape of it. So try a little bit of that.
I'm gonna do it the opposite way because I'm cool and different.
I've been talking a lot today.
Fair enough. You're also covered in sunburn.
That too, yeah.
Kind of like follows this. So like that. It's a little small. Let's try and make this bigger. It's hard to get the... When I do it like this, it's pointing this direction, right? But when I do this, it completely changes the... I have to... Oh, you know what I'm doing? There we go. That's a little better.
Returned with hydration.
Moisture has been achieved.
Yes.
Okay. I understand.
Oh, did streaming stop again?
Yeah, it stopped, but it's fine. It's just
Okay.
like blank. It's not furry porn or whatever.
Thank God. I'm afraid you might see it. Alright, welcome back, Peach Cam, once again. So, I do also want you to pay attention specifically to the reference photo, because I can see you're struggling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
For the reference photo, his mouth goes more out rather than in. So, like, you're making a lot of inward curves, whereas...
Oh, it does go more out.
Yeah. Now, I've kind of done a mix of it, just add a little bit more stylization, like it goes down and then up, which you could also try.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, you know, you want to have a big, wide mouth. It's going, you know?
Yeah, I got you. Like that.
That works a little more, yeah. Try bringing it a little bit more forward because it's a mouth that's in front of the the segment.
Hmm.
So being slightly more forward will definitely help with like it looking like a mouth.
I gotta stop. I guess he's pointing this direction. That's the way he wants to point, so that's the way he shall.
All right.
Hmm. Oh, wait, you know what? I fucked up. Hold on. I know what I did wrong. Subtle curve. Subtle curve. There we go. And then a little... wait. Check this out. So subtle curve. An even subtler curve. And then a big boy mouth. And then like that. I just don't know how to connect this to here and make it look like it's still pointing, I guess.
Okay.
Like
We're gonna
that?
do a little bit of extra shape practice here.
Okay.
I'll learn how to draw squares next.
We forgot the squares. We did the circles. We forgot the squares.
Yeah. Okay, so stay on that canvas and just kind of go to the side a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and just draw a square, really quick. Simple little square boy. Wonderful. Now, we're going to think about how pushing on this square is going to affect like the overall shape. So, are you looking at my stream?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at my stream?
Yeah. I'm looking at the
Okay.
stream.
Great. Wonderful. So, you have the square. Let's say we want to push it this way. So it's going to go like this, right?
Right.
That is going to affect it by causing it to then turn inward on both of these sides. So then it's like that. Whereas what you seem to be doing was you were doing that, but then you were doing like both inwards, which doesn't work because now you have like two different ways of squashing it.
Mm.
But if it's looking this way, then that means that the push is coming from this way because there's pulls coming from this way. Because
I
that's where the
gotcha.
lips are going outward, right?
Yeah. That's
So
the
that's kind of more of the form that the mouth is going to take.
that's a rule of animation, right? Squash and stretch or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, eh. There we go. That's pretty good. I like that.
Yep. So when
Ah.
you're drawing the mouth, think of it as a square and think of where things are being pulled, like where the lips, for example, are protruding, because that's where you're going to have like the pull, and then the opposite in that middle will be the push, where that will then go like back.
Okay, I gotcha. So because his lips are gonna be like going like this, I'm thinking it would make sense to go like this, like this. Let's just, you know what? Let's just start with the sides. Oh my fucking god. There we go. So like this, and then it's gonna be like this because it's like bending in, like that. That's a better mouth. I like that a little bit more.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
However, I would suggest that since it's on the front of the face, if it's going to be turned that way, you
Hmm.
want to bring it more to the left so that it's on like the front of that segment a
Okay,
little more.
I got you. So it'll be like here. That's a little big. Here. And then, oh, perspective moment. It's gonna be, because this is farther, it should be slightly smaller, right?
No, I want it to go even farther. Like that top lip should be protruding out of the circle a
Okay,
little.
like this.
And I'd also suggest pointing it down a tad bit. So
Okay.
it's like on the like you see how mine is where it's like on the bottom left of it because that's the way that he's pointing is down and to the left.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna think about both height and direction.
Gotcha. So he's pointing down. It's two up, so it should be like this.
You're going to want a little bit of like space where you see how for yours the line is like touching almost the top of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that to touch there. You want it to be a lot lower and like pointed down. That is still touching the top of the circle.
Oh, wait. This part, this piece, or the lips?
Okay, here. Check my stream again.
Okay.
If this is your circle for your
Mm-hmm.
face, we're gonna start out just drawing the square itself. I want it to be like down here more. You're kind of drawing it like up here. It has to be
Oh!
like down.
Oh! Hey! Okay. That makes way more sense. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Other side though.
Other side? Like here?
Yes.
It's the wrong direction, but it's alright.
Can also Critta should have like a lasso tool or a select tool, which you can also use to move your stuff around.
Oh, that would be kind of genius, because it seems like it can only really draw the mouth facing left, so I can just... You know what? Fuck it. We'll just have it pointing this way.
So you have your mouth, and then I want you to select that using whatever select tool you have, just the mouth area.
This is movement. That's a square select, I guess. Okay. Is there like a better select tool?
There may be a lasso tool somewhere that allows you to just like choose the whole shape.
Alright.
God, Dirt Bucket sent me something.
What? What?
In DMs.
What did you get sent?
It's a tree with a cat face and a real and a fake. Thank you, Dirt Bucket, if you're here.
The way you reacted, I thought it was like an ISIS beheading or something. I got really scared for a second.
No, Dirt Bucket would never.
I don't know.
Right.
I feel like Dirt Bucket's the type to do a moderate amount of trolling.
Yeah, Dirt Bucket would. You're right.
Okay, so selected with lasso.
And now you want to go to like however you move that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to move it to the left.
There?
A little more like that, yeah. That's good for now. No, not that much. Yeah, right about there.
Okay. What is the deselect button? I know, is it Control D? I know that's what it is in Photoshop. But I guess you don't use Critta, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah, it might just be like selecting the brush again. Might get you out of it.
Nope. Hold on, I'll just look it up. How to deselect Krita. Shift Command Control Shift A. That's
That is pretty
weird.
complicated. And for what?
Yeah, why?
All these buttons, and they couldn't make one who just deselect.
It should just be Control D. That's what it is in Photoshop, and that just makes sense.
Okay, so now that we have our mouth in a better position,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna look at the shape of the square again. Because you're seeing how it's protruding a little bit, like very far at the bottom.
Right.
It's kind of looking like he's got a bit of an underbite. So we're gonna fix that by bringing that in a little bit.
Okay. So, how?
Basically just like erase the bottom
Mm-hmm.
and then do it a little bit less outward.
Oh, pressure sensitivity is awesome. Just gonna fix that. The brush. Uh-oh, I hope I can find it again. Nope. Is it this one? Yes, it was. Okay. So he's got an underbite, so we want it less underbitey.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to erase. I think I should just erase the mouth and try one more time. Honestly. And try and make it.
Okay, actually what we're gonna try instead is we're going to start out with just the regular old square in
Okay.
where we want it. So you see how it's down more towards the bottom left, with the lips kind of going protruding a tad bit
Mm-hmm.
to the left. And you're just gonna draw like a regular square, no stylization to it, just a square.
Okay. It's more of a
A little
rectangle,
more
but
to the left. And a little wider, a little larger. There we go, that's alright.
okay.
Okay. And then, now is when we add... Okay, move that tiny bit to the left, maybe using transform.
I got it. No, I got this now.
Alright.
Now that I
Yeah,
have.
there you go.
There we go.
Even better.
He's
Okay.
got big
So now that we have that,
voring mouth.
of course. Now that we have that basic square,
Mm-hmm.
now we add some of the curves, right? So you can add your upward curve, and you can just like you can visualize the push and the pull, basically, and make that a mouth.
So you have it going pulling this direction. It's being pushed this way.
Sort of. It's being the outer edges, like the lips, the top and bottom, are being pulled this way, if you look at my stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then the middle is being pushed the opposite way.
Oh, okay, I got you. So it's gonna have like a big lump that it's
Well, not too big. It's going to be a very gentle curve.
like that kinda? I know that's kinda
Bit more like
light. kind of light because I'm...
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
All right.
It
Pretty
looks like
good.
he
Now we
unhinged his
gotta.
fucking jaw.
Okay, to fix that, I want you to take the transform tool again,
Mm-hmm.
grab just like the bottom area of the jaw, bring it a little bit up, and the tiniest little bit to the right.
Gotcha. So... there. And then... move it up, and to the right.
Yeah, like that.
Okay,
Wonderful.
now it looks less like he unhinges it. Control Shift A? Such a weird fucking unselect button. I don't understand that. I wonder if I can
Yeah.
rebind keys. Anyways, yeah, that looks better.
Okay, so now we gotta like actually fill out those fat, luscious lips on this boy.
Gotcha.
Um, and we're gonna do that
Hold on, my
by
music
first off.
died.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. I'm just gonna play the anti-birth OST. Alright, we're good. We're chilling.
Okay, great. So welcome back, Little N. So first off, we want to clean up that little area a little bit. So I want you to erase all the stuff that's like within the mouth. Just kind of clear that out. Get a very good definition for where the mouth is from the
Gotcha.
inside.
I'm about to come.
It pisses me off that it tells me in chat what is about to be played before it plays it.
Down.
So I always know what's about to be played. It ruins the surprise, but at the same time I'm kind of grateful. You can disable that? Oh, okay, I will. At the same time I'm grateful cuz when I wasn't expecting it one time, I got the shit scared out of me by a fart sound.
That's funny.
Which is kind of ironic if you think about my phrasing. This little guy's coming together. I'm getting rid of this arrow. This means nothing anymore. Okay.
Wonderful. Okay. So now we gotta give him some lip definition. So you're basically just you're gonna do that. You're gonna from the top lip, you're gonna go a little bit up and do the rest of the lip. And you're basically just gonna like work with the outside of that to thicken up his mouth.
His juicy, plumped up. He eats bombs. That's what he gobbles down on. If you put a bomb in front of him, he gobbles that shit up.
Yeah. You gotta give him some bomb muncher lips.
Some
And now
BSL.
here's also a time to understand the shape of the lips and how the different segments are going to layer on top of each other. For example, the top lip, that's going to have like the most overlap with the leftmost lip on the side, because it's like the most on top of it, you know? So
Yeah,
like
I got you.
it's gonna have a little bit of more layering in the sense that you can kind of see that part of the lip go over it. And yeah, you know.
I know what you mean. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this.
Same,
It's
same
pissing me
with the
off.
bottom lip, kind of where like you're gonna be able to see it go over that back side lip because it's behind it from where we're looking at it.
J Dizzle, what? What just happened? It just said
What?
J Dizzle did something, but I don't understand what it did. Oh, I think he's doing a stream. Never mind, that's what it was.
Oh, Dirt Bucket has now sent me an ultrasound with a cat edited into it.
Here we go.
Thank you so much, Dirt Bucket.
Yeah, truly the hero of this stream. Okay, so the lips, the big beautiful lips. I'm trying to... When I get here, trying to make this side is fucking with me. Because if I go here, it looks wrong, but I don't know what to do about that.
Try bringing the top part out a little bit more.
Out a little bit more? Gotcha. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. That scared the shit out of me.
This is the part where you can definitely take advantage of your eraser to give a little bit more definition, because you're getting like such a small space.
Right.
Don't be afraid to erase a little bit of those lines to thicken it up as well. Not like the whole line, but just, you know, part of it to add a little bit more dimension, you know?
I got you. So, I think I'll add the outside and then go back and I'm gonna do the other side first.
And now, obviously, I said chicken scratching is something to avoid. However, not everything has to be done in one stroke. If you feel like you're getting one part of the mouth right, but then the rest of that stroke is kind of, you're struggling with it, don't be afraid to, like, use a couple, you know?
I got you. So, just the connection here, I'll figure that out. We'll fix that in post.
Now that's another thing, is that the back lip on the side most to the left is, you're gonna want it to be smaller than the one on the right because it's farther away.
Gotcha.
Like more behind stuff.
Like
Welcome
that?
back to the bucket.
You found the funniest shit ever? Is it what you've been sending to Peach? Because that sounds like true comedy gold, I will say. Get the connective. Actually,
connective parts, I'd say put like a rounded edge on the top there.
Oh, why is the womb playing? This is the word. Oh, wait, that's actually genius, Peach. Holy shit. That's so... You know what? That was just a big brain. Okay, so then down here, we got the...
We want that side lip on the left to be a little bit more tiny, a little smaller.
How far do I have to go?
Almost threateningly luscious. I'm getting jealous. Yeah, like that. Little smaller.
Hold on, I think I need to erase first now that I'm here because it's fucking with me that I can't see it properly. I mean, I could just apply more pressure, but there's a lot of visual noise over there.
Yeah.
Thank you for being so patient, Peach. You're a good teacher.
Of course. You're making some silly goofs, but, you know, you're a beginner. It's time to make silly goofs.
Listen, alright? That's why we're here, to learn. Like that?
Yeah, that's looking better, yeah.
Okay. I think the right side needs to be a bit bigger now that I've made this so thin. So... Just... What the fuck? Even better, Dirt Bucket, when they go to a vet, there's a gat getting an ultrasound. Pickles at 11:22 p.m. Yummers. Little, are you chowing down on some pickles?
Are they Wahlberg pickles?
What the fuck is a Wahlberg pickle?
Mark Wahlberg has a pickle company
with
his brother.
Wait, I thought that was like just happened to sound like Marky Mark.
No, it's actually him. And they're like actually good pickles. They don't even have any of the like artificial dyes in them. They're just straight pickles.
Donata. So, is this better in terms of the right
Um,
side?
it,
And
it is a bit.
okay.
Maybe bring in the left side a tiny bit, but I'd suggest you do that not by erasing the whole line, but
hmm
just by erasing some of that outer line.
Oh, yeah, that's also a smart idea.
Because then, like, it looks like it's shorter, but you're not actually redrawing the whole line, just erasing some of it,
Yeah,
which makes it
got
look
you.
small. There you go. It
Hey,
looks good.
that looks much better.
And then with the bottom lip, I want you to try following the inner lip line a little bit closer. Instead
Okay,
of making it like very different, I want it to be a little bit more of the same.
so uh,
Yeah, like that.
like that.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. I'll go back over it. There we go.
Nice.
Wow, he's got big.
Now you can outline, not outline, but erase within the lips a little bit just to kind of define them better.
Mhm.
Get rid of some of the muck that's in them.
This is the worst binding of Isaac's song. I'm sorry, guys, that you have to listen to this. Oh, fuck. This is the Schlorpy song.
Now also, don't worry too much about having every stroke be perfect because this is only the sketch phase.
Right. Gotcha. I like that better. The mouth already looks better after a bit of erasing. Much cleaner lines. Uh, yeah, it's a little fucky here. You know what I mean? But I think I could
If
just
you want to, you
erase.
can bring in the right side a tiny bit upwards. Like redraw it a tiny bit, like the bottom
Mhm.
right.
This is the good womb song. This is you to wait. Actually, I'm tripping. If this is anti-birth, the Schlorpy song isn't in it. Here we go. Okay, so redraw like a little bit.
Now here's where more rigid lines can kind of come in handy,
Mm-hmm.
because you can like go ahead and redefine the edge of that square as well to give you more of a guideline.
I think I'm gonna leave it as is because I need to.
Right.
This is a sketch phase. I let perfect be the enemy of good enough. So just move
Yeah,
on.
that's fair. All right. Wonderful. So now that we've got the mouth, we got to work on these little tentacle things coming out of the mouth.
Right.
So first, you want to define where is your focus point going to be? Basically, where are they all going to be pointing? Because as you can see on the reference image, they're all pointing inward, like they all have a direction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd suggest pointing them like in the same way that the mouth is facing. That's what I'm gonna do,
Like this
and
direction.
basically just like I'd say just like draw a tiny little dot just to kind of signify the spot that they're all gonna be pointing in.
Like here. Oh wait, down here. Okay, I got you. So this spot is where they will be pointing.
Yeah, so they're all going to be pointing like kind of down and to the left, basically.
Okay.
And then we're going to start with drawing the spikes themselves. because that'll be easier than drawing the tentacles first and then the spikes.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
basically, just gonna see. There's four. They're each on the sides. I'm going to draw like some sort of larger, very light circles, just to kind of signify where they're each gonna be before I draw them, just so
Okay.
that I can like get an idea, you know?
Yeah. Like that?
Yep. And then we are going to draw them, and you gotta take note of the shape and the goofs of it, and just kind of go for it. And this is also where, again, some rigid lining can be useful, because at the end of the day, there's not really going to be like super straight lines anywhere, but having, you know, sketching with some rigid lines can sort of help you like be able to define those shapes better and then make them curved like as you go.
Right. Little N, you're having acid reflux at fucking however old your ass is? Bro, why are you... I guess you shouldn't be eating fucking pickles in the middle of the night. That... You're gonna have heartburn for real. Heartburn is the worst fucking sensation. Have you ever had it, Peach?
I might have, but I just didn't know what it was, but I don't really know.
It feels like you're you're having a heart attack. Like you have chest pain.
Huh.
You know what I
Interesting.
mean?
Maybe? I don't know.
Like your heart hurts, and I don't know how to explain it other than like your chest hurts, and it's very scary when it first happens. It feels like, I'm young, I'm having a heart attack, what is going on? This. Okay. Like that? Nah, that's a little fucky. Sure, that's good. Enough. This slice of toast. Toast is good and plain. Good for you. Yeah, I'll draw it like that, so that way it has room for the things. So then, from this side... Do you have any exciting stories other than the pool to share about today or yesterday?
Not really. I mean, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links yesterday.
That's an exciting story. How does Yu-Gi-Oh! Work? I don't understand.
It's like you got a deck of cards, and that card deck has monster cards and like effect cards and spell cards, and you just slap down some monster cards and then they fight, and then you use the spell cards to do other things that are not fighting.
I did sorry. I did dodge the question, little N. Yes, I am insinuating that acid reflux is relating to age. So, but I still don't understand. There's this video of this dude who wins with Pot of Greed in like 1 second. And I don't, in the video, you don't see him like place down anything particularly like an attack. He just draws some cards and then fucking wins. I don't understand how it works.
Yeah, see, I also do not understand how it works. Um, I'm just like, I'm playing it because Jack wanted to, so I was like, yeah, all right, I'll try it. And I don't understand it, but you know, it's a good time.
Yu-Gi-Oh is I kind of want to get into it purely because of how silly it is. Just like
Yeah.
angry bee go.
I mean, there is this one guy in Duel Links so you can be. His name is Joey Wheeler. He has like a Boston accent, and he kind of looks like me, and it's kind of disturbing, but I love him.
There's a card with 7 million attack points. It was probably a draw effect. How the fuck is that? Is that like a banned troll card? That has to be, right? Okay. So I got my fangs. The bottom one's alright, but I don't.
I'm liking him.
Okay.
Looking good. Maybe take the bottom one and make it a little bit more long on the end.
Okay. I had an experience today. I went to go buy some more metal from the Pot of Greed is banned. Yu-Gi-Oh! Banned cards are like a lot of cards. Fair enough. I went to go buy scrap metal, or just like metal in general, for blacksmithing, because I was like, I need stuff to practice on this, and I don't want to spend a shitload of money on Home Depot's expensive ass prices. That's much better. I like that much better. Because Home Depot is fucking ripoff. So I went to a scrap yard, and I go to the scrap yard, and I'm like just kind of walking around trying to figure out like what to get or anything like that. And I go up to the guy. I'm like, hey, do you have like steel that I can buy, like scrap steel? And he goes, what are you looking to buy something? And I'm like, yeah. He's like,
You're gonna buy something at the shop with these sell things?
in fairness, it was like a dump. Like, it was literally just like a dump, so like you can buy shit from there. But like, still, he scared the shit out of me with that, and he was like, we don't have metal here, but if you go down the road, you could go to this guy. And I was just like, okay, bye. I'm leaving now. OTK? What the fuck is ZTK? Okay. How are my fangs looking? They're looking alright?
I'm liking them.
Alright.
The one most to the left seems to be connecting to the lip almost, and we don't really want that for Wormwood because he's got the little protrusions that the fangs are on.
Right. So,
So I'd say choke up on that a little bit, make it a little bit more like forward facing rather than the side.
gotcha. I wonder if I can just... Why, Control Z, are you not working? Okay. Control Z, there we go. Hold on. We'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, huh? But I eventually, I went to the place, 0 turn kill, gotcha. That probably was what it was, that guy, fuck. So, more inward pointing, you said? Because he's got the little
Yeah.
nubs.
Like kind of front facing so that it's away from the face instead of touching the face, you know?
Yeah, like this?
Yeah, yeah. More like that.
Like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
So then I can just do the... So was it purely furries that inspired you to draw? You didn't like see an animated movie or something like that? That's a little better. I like that.
Well, I mean, I like I've said, I kind of drew sporadically as a child, and I've always been somebody who just really loves animals.
Hmm.
So I've always kind of just been like doodling little animals and stuff and that sort of thing. Um, at one point during my little emo phase, I tried making some like lyric-based MCR fan art. Uh, it didn't really go that well though. I got frustrated with it, couldn't do it, kind of gave up on it. But that sort of thing, like just the way the music made me feel was something that inspired artistic passion to an extent. But
Hmm.
then I started in terms of like dedicating myself, yeah, it was pretty much just furries. Like it's actually kind of a funny story because I started out being one of those people that didn't understand what furries actually were.
Hmm.
Uh, I thought that it was like just a sex thing, and it was really weird and stuff. And I remember being on the internet as a child, looking through stuff, come across furries. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. But wait a minute, that's a furry and that's bad. And I like straight up like I felt like a little Catholic gay kid that just realized he was a homo. Like just shaking in my boots, being like, I don't want to be a furry. I can't be a furry. No. And like coming through this like whole realization and awakening of accepting that I was a furry, even though being a furry is a choice, but like accepting that I liked furries and thought they were cool.
Fair
And
enough.
then it was like a while after that that I actually accepted it fully and just started drawing them.
Mm. I don't think there's really anything inherently wrong with being a furry. It just like when people take it too far, it's like with anything, you know what I mean? Where it's like
Yeah.
stop. Like in anything, it's like y'all motherfuckers need to chill out. You are too obsessed with this. You need more to your personality than just one thing. That's kind of the
Yeah,
way I feel about it.
pretty much.
Fursuits are I don't know. I don't particularly agree with them, but you can do what you want. I think
I
they have
mean, at the end of
weird.
the day, they're just cosplay, but
Yeah,
for animal
yeah.
characters.
Personally, I think it's weird, but do what you want because I'm not your dad.
Yeah. I mean, I find some of them to be really cool. There's definitely some that like are definitely really awesome. Like one of my favorite makers, it's called Beauty of the Base, and they make really cool like realistic scary sort of suits,
Hmm.
and it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna go on a little Googling journey here.
Do I turn
We're
off
almost
Peach
getting
Cam
our
or do I keep it on?
no.
Okay. I hope your history isn't bad.
No, of course not. But if you would like to look at Peach Cam really quick, you can see the actually kind of impressive work that this person does.
I mean, fursuits are hella hard to make, so
Exactly. Like that's kind of wild.
it looks kind of
Like
like
just
almost like the Chinese dragon. You know what I mean?
yeah, like the actual skill that goes into them. There's some recent stuff that they did. I don't know if I can find it. I'll search up like recent recent work. Um It's like really fucking cool. It's like this goat thing and it's got exposed flesh and
Oh,
shit. It's
what?
so sick. Hold on.
That
I'm
sounds
gonna go
dope as hell.
I'm gonna go to her site, see if maybe I
Like
can find
the
it.
ones like in general, I don't think
Yeah,
the
this
ones that
one. Look at this.
incorporate. Oh, whoa, that's pretty cool.
I know, right? Like that's the kind of stuff that I find to be very impressive with
That's
students.
yeah, that's really fucking impressive.
It is absolutely an art form.
I think the ones that have like the technology and like the faces shit. What is it? What are they called?
Um, protogens and primogens. Oh,
Wasn't there one like Nero or something?
what? I don't know.
Nero? I don't know. Anyways,
But, these are protogens, and
those
they're
are
really
cool. Listen, I don't care if you're furry or not. That shit is fucking dope. I like the
but
one,
primogens are even cooler.
the
These are just like pay to win protogens. Like deadass, they have a fucking closed species thing where you have to pay to make one, or everybody hates on you.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, species discourse in within furries is ridiculous. It's so funny though. Basically, like I mentioned earlier, Dutch angel dragons as a species.
Mm-hmm.
That's an open species, which basically, if something is an open species, that means that the creator has just said like anybody can make any one of these, and they may have different rules depending on like you're expected to stick to these traits and stuff or whatever, but generally, you know, it's like it's an open to make thing. Anybody can make one. But then you got like closed species, which is like again, rules are very much a spectrum. None are going to be exactly the same, but generally closed species you gotta like either pay to make one, or you have to be an officialized designer of them, or buy an adoptable from an official designer.
That's kind of
And
absurd because I feel like a lot of them aren't
yeah,
that different from each other.
yeah, that's the thing. Is that like I kind of get it. Like you've made this thing, you've designed it. You don't want a bunch of people making like shitty looking characters out of your creation
Mm-hmm.
of species. But at the same time, it's kind of dumb. Like legit, those things can go for thousands of dollars a design
Holy
for some
wait,
characters.
seriously?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
it's a little crazy. Personally, I think that closed species are dumb, but you know, at the end of the day, who cares? Like, I don't. If I want to make a cyborg creature, I'm gonna make it more original than your creation anyway. So fuck you.
Dude, drawing furry like shit is just like a money cheat code. I swear to God.
Kind of, yeah, for some people.
Like if you get good enough at it, it's just like so fucking lucrative.
I mean, also, if you get good enough at making fursuits, they can sell for a ridiculous amount of money now. Like, they are regularly going for like 10K easily.
Oh, that,
The
okay.
most expensive one that I've heard of was 50,000.
If I could get
And
someone to do the wait, 50,000, what the fuck? If I can get someone to do the fur, I have a very big 3D printer. Very easy way to
yeah,
turn
no,
profit.
50K. 50K. Okay, going back to Google, there's this really impressive maker, which is Zuri Studios, and basically they make more of like cutesy style fursuits, the traditional, but it is impressive work. Like they make high quality stuff. It's good quality, you know? Like
Hmm.
that's artistically very impressive. But they stopped taking commissions, which means that you can no longer pay to have like one of your own characters made by them.
Right.
But they opened up like a sort of one-time bid, basically, for somebody to get a custom character made by them into a fursuit. Uh, and that bid got up to $50,000, with two people willing to pay $50,000
Jesus
for one of their suits.
Christ.
I'll actually see if I can find the suit, because it's not even like that much of an impressive suit.
Can I just
Like
say
it's a
all of
basic
those
character.
characters, all the characters you look at look exactly the same but palette swapped.
Yeah. Like this is the suit. That's the suit.
Oh, I thought it was the other one, but
No,
that's
like it's not even that much of
50,000.
like an impressive design or anything.
That's
But people are willing
fucking
to pay too
horrendous.
much.
I'm gonna
I
keep
mean,
it
that's
real.
not bad. That's definitely like it's stylized in a way that I can see the appeal, you know? But like Zuri Studios does make gorgeous work from an artistic standpoint.
Yeah.
Like the colors are amazing. It's impressive. I like it. But yeah, 50K, two people were willing to pay it. and I find that to be completely insane.
Yeah.
But, you know, respect to them, because that's, like, if you can do that, I have nothing but respect for you.
You could have bought so many Pokemon cards with that money, I'm just saying.
Really?
That shit is an investment. Fursuits are depreciating assets. Pokemon cards are appreciating assets, okay? Learn the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so back to drawing. We gotta do
Yeah,
little...
enough about fursuits. Back to Wormwood.
Back to fucking cool Isaac.
Yeah. Okay, your spikes are looking good. We're going to start adding... Hold on, I think my iPad is, like, close to death. So I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna plug that in really quick.
Okay.
Basically, we're going to now add the little tentacle thingies on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that we're going to do that, my friend, is we're going to draw them into place. So basically, how we're gonna do that is you see how, oh whoops, flipping. Okay, so Wormwood, I need to reposition myself. Hold on. Apologies. You might need to flip Peach Cam
Yeah.
actually, because I need to like flip my iPad for this to work with a charger. Or actually, no, you don't. It's fine. Okay, great.
We're
So
chilling.
basically, you can see Wormwood. He's got kind of like a bulbous thing behind the spikes.
He's got like
So we're gonna
tendrils.
kind of... Yeah, but like first he's got the little bulbous area. So first we're gonna like do that.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of have that circle-ish shape there, just right at the back of each one.
So just like a circle, not like anything else, just like a circle shape?
Yeah, pretty much. Gonna start with that. Walnut, I cannot pet you right now. Go away.
How do you not have a billion cats? You have 8 cats, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you not have billions of cats just like walking all over you at all times?
They like being on their own sometimes, but Walnut, he does walk over me a lot.
Thank
Like
you,
if
Miss
he wants
Bucket.
cuddles, he will just he will take those cuddles, and he will not leave me alone until I give them to him. He's a big old baby.
Aw. That's nice though. My cat fucking runs away from me all the time right now,
Damn.
which is
Hey, Walnut.
sad.
Come here, bud. Hi. How you doing? Hello, baby.
Yeah, Peach is 8 because a cat had one of your cats had a litter, right?
Yeah, basically, parents, family were irresponsible, refused to get them fixed, even though I was like, okay, if you don't get these cats fixed, they're gonna fuck. And they were like, yeah, but it's expensive. And so they didn't, and then they bred, and then those ones bred with each other. They're like a whole incest family tree. It's kind of gross. And now it's like, I love them. The circumstances of their birth were not great, but I do love them, and they're all fixed now, so it's no longer an issue. But it is a little frustrating, but I do love them.
Yeah.
Also, Walnut really likes getting kisses on the head,
Aw.
and I'm blessed with that. Hi, bud.
Dude, I'm pissed off because my dog doesn't like to
Such a baby.
sit on your lap or anything. There's one really fat black cat that's outside my door to get pet by me. Aw, that's sick.
Hell yeah.
A whole
Got a
neighborhood
fat
full of
cat, his
cats.
name is Finn.
So, when you're making the circles, are you kind of like... Oh yeah, that's better. Hold on. I answered my own question.
Good job.
Thank you.
Self-sufficiency. See if we can get Walnut purring ASMR. I don't know if that's coming through.
A little bit. You have noise suppression on, so you're gonna have to speak if you want it to come through.
Aw, man. Hey, Walnut, are you being happy, bud? Being happy? Joyful?
This is an Isaac. This is
Oh.
Wormwood from Isaac. He's in the top right. Looks like the water Pokemon. What the fuck are you talking about?
You mean Gyarados?
Yeah, Yeah. Oh, Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados. Yeah. Okay, that's actually naughty. What the fuck?
Oh, stream cut off again.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Bigger Magikarp. He's not quite bigger Magikarp, but yeah, sure.
Oh no, that's my armpit.
Ugh. Icky.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
Surprised your thing hasn't crashed yet? Do not jinx it, you fucking asshole.
God damn it.
Critic crashes a lot? Does it? I heard it was like one of the better ones that doesn't crash. I should have not paid for it, I guess.
Alright, Peach Cam returns.
Peach Cam is back. Okay, so I got the little bulbous things. They're not great, but
It's a good start.
it's a good start.
Now we're going to, hold on. Stop. What the hell? Okay. We're going to now draw the little tentacle-y bits, and we're gonna want to look at the way Wormwood's mouth, like, how they come out is that they're kind of on the sides of it, right? And we're gonna go with that, where, like, we can see how they kind of wrap around into the mouth, kind of go out. Like, you can look at my stream for, oh shit, it crashed again. It's okay, we have a protective wall.
Oh wait, I haven't saved this. You know what? I'm gonna save it. Wormwood.
Imagine having to save your work. Could not be me.
Yeah, for real. Ah. So
you can look at how I did it, where I decided to give it a little bit more dimension. Why are you scratching my computer screen? Scratching post.
What you
Okay,
gotta
bud.
do is just
Stop.
save time to time. Oh yeah. Almost every. This isn't a drawing site though. This is a application. You fool.
So as you can see, I decided to go with a little bit of like fun stylization for mine. That's what I like, playing with the shapes a bit. You can also do the same if you'd like, or not. Don't really matter.
I kind of liked. I like this. I like the way that it's drawn right now. I like that.
All right, that's nice. I like it.
Oh yeah, I gotta erase the lips. You don't have a you have nothing you can be plugged. Cause I was gonna say if people wanted to art commission you, they kind of just have to go through Discord, right?
I mean, okay, well that's the thing. I think I've mentioned before, like, I do have an art account for like Instagram and stuff that I use.
Oh, you do?
However, it's not something that I typically like to share with people that I know personally because that stresses me out when people that I know really well can like follow my social medias. Because that's something that's happened before, is I let my account be public to anybody, including people who knew me very well. And I ended up having really bad art block, and it really stunted my growth for a while because I was like so nervous about what I was drawing, and I didn't let myself draw things that I really wanted to draw because I was like too scared to get experimental with it.
I get it.
It was a bad time.
I
So
get that.
I don't enjoy that.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I completely get that. Like even just like when I show my friends when I make I don't do the same art form as you obviously. I consider editing videos an art form, but even just like when I share, you know, my videos, like sharing with friends, it's like, okay, is their type of humor going to line up? Like when I take criticism from them, how much do I need to like, you know, adjust for what they think is funny versus what I think is funny, that type of shit. So I totally get that.
Same with like I obviously I have shown you art, like especially that most recent piece.
Mhm.
That's like a lot more out there conceptually than like a furry.
You're right.
So it would be a thing of like I'm worried of like are people gonna think that that's like too weird? People gonna think that I've been taking acid or something? I don't know. Like so I got just kind of worried about that kind of stuff, and so I didn't let myself experiment that way, and that's what ended up in me just not being happy with it.
Mm.
But then I make a new account and I'm totally anonymous and I can just go wild and nobody knows who I am, and now I'm like having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, fair enough. I get that.
Yeah, if anybody is finding me through this stream, just like hit me up on the Discord under Peaching Town, and then you know we can talk about it.
Yeah, Peach is flagged as a Discord admin, so, or not an
Yes,
admin in
no.
the artistic tag. So.
That's my channel.
Why do people who like go to college for art just suck so much? You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of.
What does
I
art
think
school
it's
do to them?
because I think it's because art college, like teachers, seem to suck a lot.
Mm.
Like you know that there's like a whole thing in art college where if you dare draw anything even remotely anime style, teachers will often just get so pissed at you because it's like they can't fathom the idea of anime related art being real art, so they just get like unfathomably angry about it. And it's like, what, huh? Why?
That's so absurd, because isn't it like all of art supposed to be like about expression and like how
Literally,
you
yeah.
choose to express stuff? So it's like, bro.
Like, personally, that's why I've never really enjoyed art classes and I've never really wanted to take any. Is because I don't like the idea of being graded on my work, especially when there's so many people like that, where just because they don't like the subject, they're gonna be like, alright, bad grade, sorry. Don't draw anime next time. Even though I don't draw anime, but you know, you get my point.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so ridiculous.
Art
Like, who
college
cares?
is useless, I do agree. Unless
It's not useless, but it's overrated, I think, to an extent.
I would say that art college is, for the most part, you should just let your work speak for itself.
Yeah, however, employers
Unless.
will not always let your work speak for itself is the issue.
Mm.
Art college is good for like getting employment, but for art skills, doesn't really mean a whole lot.
But I will say there's one use case where it's like, specifically with like, I don't know if it really counts, but like music, if you want to be in like the orchestra, you have to go to fucking art college for that type of shit.
Yeah.
I just tried to brush away eraser debris on my tablet.
Dude, when I draw traditionally now, like since I do digital so much, I will like straight up tap with two fingers to try to undo stuff on paper.
Where's Control Z? Digital art is so much. It's
But then if I like go back and do traditional for a little bit and go back to digital, then I like start flipping my pencil trying to erase stuff.
Which do you prefer, traditional or digital?
For me, digital.
Yeah. I
And,
feel
and
like
mostly that's like because I have unlimited access to colors without having to mix them or worry about paint prices.
I feel like it's also good because it it's a lot more forgiving. Like if you fuck up, Control Z instead of having to erase and worrying about erasing other stuff and all that shit.
However, I do think that people that think that traditional art isn't real art is ridiculous.
Wait, people say that?
Yeah, just because like you have more tools that allow you to undo stuff. They're like, oh, that's not real art. It's like, shut up.
This motherfucker went to art school and think they hot shit.
For real. And it's like, now you know firsthand that being digital doesn't automatically give you all the skills.
No, not at all.
And my old art being shown on this stream shows that it being digital does not give you the skills.
Yeah. Like, there are programs that will let you cheat where they'll, like, adjust circles automatically for you. You know what I mean?
And Procreate does that, but even then, it's like,
Yeah.
if you need a straight circle, then you get a straight circle, you know? It's not really cheating so much as just, it's there, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the idea that struggle has to be part of the art rather than just like emotion and creativity, I think that's kind of a ridiculous idea. Like, just because you have an easy time creating the art, it doesn't make it less of art.
Yeah, I think it's probably just stems from, like, fuck, these assholes are so lucky. When I had to do this shit, like, I didn't have it. It's probably
Yeah.
stems from just, like, jealousy.
Which I get jealousy. I am jealous of traditional artists. I'd love to be able to do traditional art better than I can. But, like, still.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Paint is expensive. I can't be doing all that. And yes, Dirt Bucket, there is still struggle with digital art.
There's a lot of struggle with digital art, very clearly.
There's also, like, it has different challenges. Like, with digital art, you don't get the same texture as you do with traditional.
Yeah.
You only have, like... I mean, actually, there have been people that make brushes that are able to be used as styluses on iPads and stuff, and, like, they actually come with brush sets that match the brushes, which is really cool.
That
But
is cool.
generally, you only get, like, your Apple Pen or whatever stylus you're using, and that's the only brush that you get, which can be kind of difficult for someone who's used to traditional.
Right. And Dirt Bucket, technically speaking, you can pick up a tablet and draw anything. It won't be good, but you can draw anything.
Well, Dirt Bucket said something amazing. However,
right.
that also depends. I can pick up a tablet and draw something amazing,
Well,
personally.
Peach, you're the upper crust.
I know, right? I'm just so professional.
You got a signature and everything. Draw Garfield in a bikini. That's not how you spell bikini. It's Bikini.
Bro can't even spell bikini. But alright, I'll do it. While you're working on your, Are you done with those tentacle bits?
I got the tentacle bits, yeah.
Okay, then we'll move on, and then when you're doing our next thing, I'll draw Garfield in a bikini.
Okay, sounds sick.
Okay, so now we're gonna start working on the body. This beautiful man needs a body. And we're gonna do some funky shapes. We're not just gonna do straight circles, because straight circles are kind of boring.
Right.
As you can see on the reference, Wormwood, yes, his main like segment shapes are circles, but the actual drawing has a lot more like rigidity and like interesting stuff going on.
Right.
So that's what we're gonna do.
I'm trying to tell if those are pustules or if they're like corn pieces because he's supposed to be a poop. Because he spawns. Oh, so, okay. Let me explain. I don't know if Wormwood specifically, I think he spawns in Downpour, but in the alt floors, there's Downpour, which is rain themed, and Dross, which is like a sewer. So there's like shit based bosses. There's actually quite a few shit based bosses. So I think this is pustule and this is not corn.
I'm hoping it's not corn. It does look more like pustules.
Yeah. Also, it wouldn't really make sense based on like how he works and the spikes. But sorry, I will spell right next time. Yeah, next time you won't get Sexy Garfield if you spell it wrong.
Yeah, write the message again, actually, right now.
Yeah. Try
Write
again.
it again. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of fun stuff. So like I've pulled my reference back up, as you can see, right here, and he has kind of a combo of like funny straighter lines and basically just more like fluid shapes, not just circles. So that's what we're gonna replicate here. Is that you kind of want to like you can connect to those circles by like sort of slightly more sweeping lines, a little bit like kind of rigid-ish almost corners, and then go ahead and like round them off with more and stuff. It's a cool technique. It's very exciting.
Okay, so like...
You can always look at Peach Cam for pointers.
So you're making it more less circular and more angular?
Kind of, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Basically like connecting them a little more. It's like they're kind of flowing together a bit, but still segmented.
The Isaac song that's playing right now is fucking heat. What is this one again? Machine in the Walls. This one is fucking fire. I know it's generally perceived as one of the better ones, but god damn, this shit goes hard. This will go. This is gonna cut up into a very good video, I will say as well.
Yeah, we've had a whole range of discussions.
Whenever you're on the
Getting
stream, it
furries.
always turns into furries. So.
Oh yeah. But this time I got to actually show off my my furry associations and interests in suits. You gotta shout out the Base and Zuri Studios in the video.
Sure, I'll put them in the credits.
I'm sure they'll really appreciate
The
the
5
extra
people that look
foot
at them.
traffic. Yeah,
Gotcha. I will make sure to do that.
because obviously, you know, one day you're gonna be making money and you're gonna have to buy a fursuit. Like that's
I'm,
that's a
not,
given,
I'm
right?
not buying a fursuit.
No, you're
Unless...
not buying a fursuit. Your fans are buying a fursuit because that's where you're
Oh,
getting the money.
right. Like Diggity Dog.
Yeah.
His
Like
is
Diggity
coming
Dog.
soon, actually.
Let's fucking go.
He said for 100 subscribers, or 100 followers, he's getting a fursuit custom made.
100 followers? That's kind of a low bar.
Yeah, I know. I was shocked too.
Wow. Let's go.
He's been fully converted. He's accepted.
The conversion.
The conversion. That sounds like a horror movie.
Like a bad horror movie. Like Velocipaster levels of.
Alright, chill out with Velocipaster. You should do a video essay on the Bowser artist. Oh my god. Do you know what their name is? I don't know what their name is. You have to send me their name.
What Bowser artist?
The Bowser artist, Dirtbucket is fucking obsessed with. In the bottom left corner of my screen, the Asian man pogging and pointing. He's pointing at
Oh.
the Bowser. Yeah. It's like this
Interesting.
really shit DeviantArt artist. Well, okay, I can't say really shit, but like a deviant artist that is not very good, and they basically have like a template for like anime girls that they put like different characters over.
Interesting.
Yeah. So all the Mario
Well,
characters look like twinks.
Hell yeah. Even Wario. Well, Dirt Bucket, I have time now to draw Garfield in a bikini, but if I'm gonna do it, you need to send the message right.
Is the VOD still up? No, it's not still up. That shit got deleted by Twitch long ago. Twitch does not like saving videos. And I am stupid and wasn't saving videos either, so. My fault, but fuck Twitch for that too. I will find the artist. Have fun. It's the best. Use reverse image search. So is what I'm doing right, by the way? I never actually asked.
Yes,
Okay.
I am liking it. It's looking good.
Okay, gotcha.
And eventually, okay, you're getting close to finishing that up. So then, once you do that, you can go in with your eraser and kind of sharpen up those lines and get rid of some of the guidelines in there.
Mhm.
Dirt Bucket, you did not. You have to do it again. I didn't see it.
Dude, I'm gonna clickbait the hell out of a thumbnail and be like, how I went from this, and it's gonna be like Tooth Goose to this. And it's gonna be this or some shit. I'm gonna feed this to like an AI and have it enhance it so it's like my artwork but it looks better.
Okay, also what I'd suggest is those lines where like the segments are kind of overlapping each other.
Mm-hmm.
You want to taper those off using your eraser to like make them sharp.
You didn't
Looks really
spell
nice.
bikini right again, and I told you how to spell it. There you go. You still fucked it up.
It's also not right.
Bikini.
Bikini, bikini, bro.
Bikini.
You spelled Discord wrong too.
Dirt Bucket, are you drunk? I know you get mad whenever I ask, but I feel like tonight is I have a very fair reason for asking.
Why is it why?
What?
What is on this file?
Did Dirt Bucket just send a virus file?
It was a JPEG. But like one that I had to download.
Epic embed fail.
Damn.
You are? Bruh, okay. I called it right this time.
Disgusting, degenerate creature.
Garfield smut.
What? I mean, yeah, alright. Why are you sending JPEGs? Just type the sentence.
This looks so.
I don't need an image. I need a sentence.
I know this isn't like incredible, but I'm so proud of what I've made. Like, I know it's not the best, but I'm just saying it's like,
No, for a first time, it is pretty good.
yeah, I would say especially compared to what I was drawing yesterday.
Okay, well that had like a certain charm to it.
Yeah, but that's like the same kind of certain charm, like when you give like a toddler a crayon and they like fucking rip the paper off and smear it everywhere.
Well, no, I think it's worse because you're not a toddler, or not worse, but different. It's a different vibe knowing that you are like a full-grown adult.
Aw, he's special. That kind of charm.
Yeah.
That's kind of the
No,
worst charm.
Dirt Bucket, I need you to say, draw Garfield in a bikini. That's all I need. But, like, spell it right.
Come on, Dirt Bucket, we all believe in you.
We believe in you. You can do it. Now, here's a cool art tip, is that you can see the different forms of perspective and the different spots, where sometimes the segments are like more in front of other segments than in other places.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're like more in front and it's like more front to back rather than horizontal, you can add like you can make the lines deeper to add more of that dimension.
Oh yeah, you know what? I see
Like it makes
exactly
them
what
like
you're
even
saying.
more steppy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will say, even though this isn't like topping the charts in terms of Twitch streams, this is the most fun I've had for a while. Just like, you know, chilling out, drawing. This shit is dope. Learning.
There you go, Dirt Bucket. Thank you.
Yippee!
Oh my god, the picture sent in the Discord. Yeah, I'm not drawing that.
Wait, I want to see.
Do you?
Yep. Listen. Oh
Okay.
my god. He kinda bad.
No!
Listen, he looks like he has fake tits though.
See, that was my mindset, and that's what turned me into a furry. I'm just letting you know that.
He's so hot. Dirt Bucket, I think your obsession has taken a new form. It's gone sexual. Dirt Bucket gone sexual.
Gonna draw a really terrifying Garfield in a bikini.
Give him humongous anime boobies.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, let's
That's a given.
fucking go.
What do you take me for?
What's up, Glasso? How you doing?
Hi, Glasso.
How have you been? Tonight I'm learning I am the monkey, and he would have massive tits. That's true. This is a conversation to walk in on, but then again, so most of my conversations are a conversation to walk in on. I'm learning how to draw tonight. Been a while, yeah, it certainly has. How have you been, mister? Been good, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. You know, just chilling. Big chillin'. Yo. Yo. Hold on. Beach Cam is taking center stage right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is like one of those speed paint videos where it's like sped up, but it's not even sped up. Making a poodle map in Beat Saber. Wait. Poodle? Like, is there a song called Poodle? Or is it like the dog? Poodle. Not Diggity Dog, but hell yeah, look at those tits. No, it's a type of pattern. I don't know much about like, oh my god. Can you make him have like a bottle in front that says cat girl bathwater?
Absolutely.
Poodles are very fun. You gotta try one when you get on later. Yeah, I've been meaning to. I have to practice my Beat Saber. I gotta beat my behind a person. This is Peach. Peach is
Hi.
very good at art. Peach is teaching me all sorts of fun things. Next, but no, Pokimane. Do not draw Pokimane.
It's gonna be in like a little dog bowl style thing.
I got you. Odie's simping over it.
Or like the Awuga face.
Yeah. Dude, I want to be able to draw just so I can make dumbass shit like that. Where Odie's like fucking getting over I'd buy. Getting horny over Garfield bathwater. Yeah, Glasso, are you in the Discord? Oh, also, I have a YouTube video up. Just so you know, if you go to my Twitch, you click on my YouTube, there's a YouTube video that's up. Just saying, it's pretty cool. I spent a good amount of time. Who wouldn't? It's Garfield bathwater. I feel like it'd be a little hairy, though.
There's too much worm. Oh, it crashed again.
Oh. Do not take this as a sign from God, okay?
Dude, they're trying to censor me, dude.
I know.
Glasso, ignore my old, really bad art. It's old for a reason. I was using it as an example, I swear.
I mean, it was still pretty good.
No. Wait, but the eyes gotta, like, protrude, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta be going out.
Oh, wooga. This is so good.
Just looks like a weird slug.
He's cooking. No illegal content, man. Why? 'Cause it's illegal. I gotta have some rules.
Oh, it crashed again.
No!
They're becoming more frequent.
Jim Davis would be proud.
Wait, he's gotta have, like, the hard eyes, too.
Oh, right, of course.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Okay, at least I... Oh, wait, I should probably make something against posting porn. Uh, yeah, I should probably put something against posting porn.
Well, hey, technically that could fall under being illegal because there's minors in the server.
There are minors in the server. That's true. Should I make an NSFW channel? I guess. For porn?
Probably not. I'd say just ban it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Dirt Bucket, are you happy? Are you happy with what I've made for you?
What if there are minors? I know, that's why you can't post porn. I just
I
added a
love you
rule.
too, Dirt Bucket.
Dirt Bucket, we love you. Isaac, I love... What the fuck? I just went on the Discord and looked at Little N's off-topic post. Goon Caves. The fact that Goon Caves is a subreddit. He's got a chalice There's so much going on in that picture. I don't think I can show that on Twitch, but goddamn. Big tits I like. This is what the ability to draw. This is why God gave us the ability to draw.
Yes, this is the curse. Is that yes, I can make cool stuff that I like and that expresses my emotions. And then I can do this.
This is not a curse, this is a superpower.
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both.
It's like having the Spider-Man powers.
Yeah. We have a worm boy to keep drawing.
I'm wondering if I should end now, because I don't want to stay up too late. It's already almost 12:30, and I do have a couple Pokemon packs to open. So I think we made
open some packs.
a good progress tonight, and I'm thinking we should pick up on another stream.
All right.
All right.
That sounds good.
Make a whole area for Beat Saber clips. I got many of them I want to show to everyone. Alright, I'll do that after stream.
I'm gonna stick this monstrosity in the Discord at some point.
Let's fucking go! But I gotta say again, thank you so fucking much, Peach. This was so much fun, and you were so patient and such a good teacher.
It was
awesome.
a very good time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hope we can do it again.
Whenever you're free.
Alright. Dude, I'm free all day, every day. Don't say whenever I'm free. That's a dangerous
So I mean, like,
game.
in terms of, like, stream.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, I gotta unplug this shit. Hold on. My stream is probably gonna glitch the fuck out. I gotta go to be right back. So, I bought from GameStop again. I know I said I would never buy from GameStop again, but I bought from GameStop again. And I'm probably gonna get moved. But here's hoping I don't. Right? You can always pray. Peach, are you still there or did you dip out?
What?
Oh, okay, good. I thought
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
still here.
left. I was like, damn, that's not what I meant. So I'm realizing the cool artist glove has a OMG, it's raining for the first time in like 50 years. I'm in Arizona. Jesus. Circle.craw. Line.
Look at all those lines. How beautiful.
Blank canvas. Okay. I can close everything safely and not have to worry about a butt plug. That's gonna be fun to explain if anybody ever sees that. You must have been really thirsty. Yes, very. Okay. I gotta get the camera out. I'm so hydrated now. Paldea evolved pack opening. Let's get rich, boys.
They are now part of the Discord forever.
Let's fucking go. Wait, there's a whole thing for Pokemon trading card game? You know the Chuck E. Cheese owner? He looks like he's very dry. His name is EDP. I don't think his name is EDP.
UDP 445?
Yeah, EDP 445.
Whoa, he owns Chuck E. Cheese.
I came here to get a cupcake. Okay, yeah. Pokemon. That video is absurd.
I mean, who doesn't love cupcakes, though?
That's
Let's be
true.
real.
Have you ever been to Cupcake Charlie's?
No.
Moist
I'm not
Critical's the owner.
What?
I gotta put on my monkey mask, hold on. Alright. Nobody cared who I was till I put on the mask. You can stop playing Isaac songs. Okay. Did you know EDP made an apology video? I didn't know EDP made an apology video. I assume it wasn't very good, though. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. That's a...
Infinite stream.
Whoa. The dead peach cam in the corner.
Venom. Okay. Why is Peach Cam still showing up? There we go.
You know, next time you should just call it the the peaching cam.
Peachy. Link the EDP video in the Discord, please. I want to see that because I want to see. What do you
Wasn't
say, guys?
wasn't EDP's situation like one of the times that people actually responded to a predator well, where they like actually fucking like he was known everywhere and could not go anywhere without people following him?
Uh, so
I
the
think that was his
problem
situation.
is he should have been in jail, but the people who um got him, they didn't go through the police or anything.
Mm,
So he was able to get away scot-free even though he totally could have been arrested because communicating sexually with someone you think is a minor, I think is still a crime in most places.
yeah.
Especially with what he was doing. So he if they had done it better, he could have ended up in jail.
Damn.
At first he
Yeah,
tried.
then like even though he didn't, like people just continuously doxed him no matter where he went,
Yeah.
and everyone knew him.
I know that happened, but it's still not as good as just like him just being in jail. So he can't
Yeah.
really. Because now he still makes YouTube videos and shit. He did it first. Oh, fuck, wait. Oh my god, I got something good to read immediately.
Ooh, nice.
He tried to convince everyone, but it didn't ever happen and didn't work, so he tried to convince everyone that it was all an act. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Moist Critical talked about that. Okay. I got something very good on the first thing. Okay, so we got a basic fire energy. Love disc. I have Pikachu Illustrated that's just straight up a lie. You actually don't have that. There's 5 of those in the world, and you do not have one of them. Snover, Fletchling, Voltorb, Paldean Tauros, Skiploom, Dendra. I have all 5. Fletchling,
Me when
Tinkatink.
I lie on the internet for clout.
Ooh, alright. Dedenne EX. I take it. You know how I know you don't have all 5? Because fucking. No, did Logan Paul buy one? I don't remember.
Oh, I know you don't have all 5 because I actually have all 5.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Nah, he has all 5 picks, or it didn't happen. I would say this should kind of look ugly though. Can I just say that?
Mm.
Like, ew. What's up with the?
It's
I
kind of
fucking hate the
cool.
crowns. I know, but bring back Mega. Bring back Mega. I would suck the CEO's dick to bring back Mega. The CEO of
I can do
Nintendo.
that.
Or I guess Pokemon or Game Freak, whoever is the leader. I bought them for free because you wanted special service that I can't go into detail right now. Oh, okay. Alright. We got Love Disc, Snover, Fletchling, Voltorb, Artson? Sucked off 7 Japan men. Japan men. Ooh, I like the art on this card. See,
Ew.
that's how you draw.
Damn. That's
Pretty
a cool
Tauros.
man right there.
Practice Studio, Dendra, Grafii, Pawmont, and a basic Leaf Energy. This is also cool art. The pull rates are better than they used to be. Apparently they're like supposedly way better, which makes shit less valuable, but it makes it easier to play the game.
You lasted 5.5 seconds? How does
Wait,
that work?
that doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Like you were okay, so you enjoyed sucking off 7 Japan men that
Japan men.
you lasted 5.5 seconds.
You nut just by sucking a dick?
I mean, that's kind of like, honestly, yeah, why not?
Dude, that would be a superpower.
Yeah.
You don't even have to touch yourself. Just kind of happened. Ooh, I got something good again. Probably not that good, but... Alright, we got a basic leaf energy. One of the world's most wasted potential Pokemon. It makes me so mad. Its final evolution is the most basic piece of shit ever. Frigibax. Another Pokemon that pisses me off because the Paldea Pokemon, they're either extremely cool and I love them, or they are some of the worst designs I've ever fucking seen. This is just mouse with no texture. And you know what the evolution of this is?
A family of mice,
It's
yeah.
a family of mice, yes. Which is so lazy. It's so lazy.
I mean, the
Sprigatito.
concept is cute, but like the design itself just boring.
Yeah, it could have
Read that,
worked. I don't know. It's fucking lame. Sprigatito. My favorite Pokemon is the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
buddy. Wrong franchise.
Reversal Energy. That's new. Therapeutic Energy. Choice Belt, Wingull, Slackoth. Ooh! Okay, actually, this is big. This is big. This is a full art.
Shiny.
This is a full art. Ting Lu EX. Ting Lu EX.
The one that looks like a shit. What, Snom?
There's a lot of Pokemon. No, full art. Full art.
Or like the Claude sire?
Hey, $5. Let's go. That paid for that pack.
5 whole buckaroos.
It's not bad. It's brown and looks like shit. That doesn't really help.
Is it Claude sire?
Clodsire is cool. Do not dog on my boy Clodsire.
No, I love Claude sire, but he is brown and looks like a shit.
$5 win, 5 Wux printed and free money. What?
Bro, speaking
$5,
gibberish.
5 Wux printed and free money. What the fuck are you talking about? Alright, 3 more packs. The hit rates are it's kind of nice that the hit rates are higher. But it devalues the card, it makes it less special. Now it's just like, oh yeah, another EX. It doesn't feel like gambling anymore when I'm guaranteed something. How am I supposed to get a gambler's high? You know what I'm saying? Right. We got basic fire energy. We got Waddle. Tink-a-Tink. IDK, I'm pretty high right now.
This
In
guy knows
Minecraft, right? In Minecraft, Strudel.
Yeah, hypothetically in Minecraft.
Hypothetically in
Young
Minecraft.
man.
Glimmet. Vespiquen. I love Vespiquen. Execute. Iono. Choice Belt. Shinx. Orthoworm. One of the Pokemon that exists. Another Pokemon that's pretty lame. What if we took a worm and we made
He's
it
just a little young guy.
robotic?
He's adorable.
Really? You really think so?
Yes, he's beautiful. I love him.
Alright. Whatever you say. You should read
I heard
Pokemon
the best
fanfics.
thing.
That's not a bad idea. What's your favorite Pokemon, Peach?
Appleton, you don't even know that.
Oh, right, yeah. Fuck. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Okay. Reading
So I will
Pokemon.
say,
Hmm?
in Smash Bros, the older one, I was a Pikachu main, and God, did I go crazy.
Dude, Pikachu is like very good now. I don't know specifically why. I think it's because he's very fast, but yeah. I love Pika. Basic Psychic.
It's not a
Knuckle?
Pokemon.
It's the fucking Super Mario power-up. Nimble,
Wow,
Shinx,
that's just a mushroom.
Rookidee, Pawmo, Tinkatuff, Bravery Charm, Pelipper, Gaikamo, ooh, Tyranitar. I know this is nothing special, but this is still cool art. Did you ever watch that Pikachu video where he's dancing, where they're all dancing in massive costumes and the video is so long? No. What are you talking about? Send that to the Discord, please. Oh, wait, actually, you know what I should do? I should make my founders a special place on Discord too as well. GTD some stuff. Don't forget to add Beat Saber tab. I won't. Now that you reminded
And then
me.
what happened to 5 more hours of streaming?
Hmm. All right. Ooh, I got something good again. All right, get hyped. Basic
I'm
steel
hyped.
energy.
Let's fucking go!
Pineco, Tinkatink, Mankey, Delibird, Skipbloom, Dendra, Palosand, Gothitelle. Listen, listen. I would.
No,
What do you
I'm
mean?
not hearing you out.
She's a dog. She's literally just a human. She's basically a human. It would be like fucking a Machamp. Except she has the brain cells to make sure it's okay. Magnemite. Ooh, Chien Pao. EX?
You know, it was embarrassingly recent that I found out that Palisand is like a pun on pile of sand.
You know, I actually never realized that. So,
Wonderful.
you're not even in that boat alone.
Well, I'm glad I could enlighten you as I was enlightened like a month ago.
I never really cared for Palosand, except for the fact that his lore is super fucked up, which is
He's
kind of
just
cool.
funny. He
But
has lore.
yeah, basically the reason he's a sandcastle is
Like
so that.
Glasso.
Hmm?
Glasso is leaving.
Oh yeah, good night, Glasso. Um, the reason he's a sandcastle is so like kids will come and like step on him or kick him so he can absorb their souls, which is really funny to me because it's so fucked up. I love weird
Okay.
Pokemon lore.
Who at Pokemon Studios had the foot fetish?
What are you talking about?
They make a Pokemon that's entire purpose is to be stepped on.
Okay, you know what?
I'm just saying, man. Like
They
that idea came from somewhere.
raid JD. JD's live. Yo, that Chien Pao was fucking worth $6. Holy fuck.
Nice.
$5.49. So not quite 6, but market price is $6.14. That's pretty good. JD's live? Oh,
I
he
didn't
is
even know
live.
JD streamed.
He is live. Yeah, I'll rate him. Holy fuck. Only if he fixes his goddamn mic, though.
I can, like, be a bitch to these guys.
Jesus Christ. I'll rate him, but he has to fix his fucking mic.
We'll let him know that in chat.
Yeah, I'll rate him. So, good night, everybody. Thank you again so much, Peach, for
Good
coming
night.
on.
Yes, of course, of course. I'd love to do
So
it
much
again.
fun.
soon.
So, yeah, I'm gonna raid J Dizzle XD. Here we go. Good night, everybody.
Good night.